goose.
Wait, you played... So, Dylan, what you're telling me is you played a druid named Ralph the Bear, now you're playing a barbarian named Moose.
No,
He
it's
did play
moose,
a
no
barbarian.
goose.
He did play a barbarian named Moose No Goose. Yep, that one's done. Had a good one session run, and now he's gone.
Now I play a Path of the World Tree Barbarian called Goose, no moose.
Interesting. To honor your ancestor, or is it totally unrelated?
He's my sword enemy.
Alright.
He's my new Janet.
So anyway.
Yeah. Look up Path of the World Tree Barbarian's level 14 ability. It is absolutely fucking bonkers.
Yeah, don't you just like cast like teleport portal or whatever?
Teleport 60 feet as a bonus action every turn.
What? Why?
And then one time you can choose to teleport any willing creature, within 10 feet of you, and the teleport range is increased to 150 feet.
That's better than flying. What the fuck?
It's so sick. Literally just teleporting around the fucking map, hitting people.
All right. Everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Wait.
You can start.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Okay.
Spatha?
You good?
My mouth's on fire, but I'm good.
Your mouth's on fire?
Spicy.
Uh-oh.
Dude,
Spicy.
How spicy?
spicy at Culver's?
My eye! I just got milkshake in my eye. Hold up.
Bro, what?
Maybe this
Spicy
milkshake
at,
spicy.
spicy at Culver's?
Oh, milkshake in the eye?
Got the milkshake right in my eye.
Uh-oh.
No good.
All right.
Hell, that hurt.
So, what happened last time?
We went to the sigil.
You got
we saw
dunked
some,
on.
and we saw some puzzles.
We went to the sigil. That's all you can remember.
We saw some puzzles.
We found some questionably unconscious people.
Aldiyn's not a fan of grave robbing.
All right.
Nothing bad has ever come from taking things from dead people.
We did. We actually did.
I mean,
I
yeah,
can
we
give you
did
a
that.
really unbiased remembering of what happened last time, if you'd like.
Really unbiased? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, was that
If my mouth
like...
wouldn't be on fire, it would be easier.
Yeah.
Do it with
What?
your mouth on fire, pussy.
I was like, hot ones? Okay.
Yeah, just do it on hard mode.
We stormed in after finding the unconscious woman.
Woman.
And it's... I don't know. After
There we go.
finding more unconscious... This is really hard. Finding more unconscious people
Yeah.
and killing a lot of people. There was a ritual going on. No, don't don't do the ritual. We ran in, and my teammates all got down. Spatha, last man standing. Sword in hand, he had to slay many a foe.
It must have happened. He said it was
Right.
unbiased.
He did say it was unbiased.
My teammates were cowering in fear of the back line.
I kind of wish your mouth was more on fire.
It is pretty bad.
I fear that I have
Cool.
Alzheimer's
You know
because
what?
I don't remember this at all.
I think to help you, we could just call it there.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
And the most important thing, Aldiyn finished coming up with the names of our group.
It was
that is true.
it was a team effort.
Yeah. We made all the
More
names
important than the
for us.
ritual.
Okay.
Some
Well,
might say. Some might say.
I don't know about that.
We also spoke to Vecna.
We don't say that name.
Hey.
It's just out of character. What is he
We're
gonna
at-
start listening to us out of character?
Yeah, that's what you really don't want him to do.
Yeah, bro, he's right there in the form of Jake.
Bugs under my skin, bugs under my
That's
skin.
Vecna?
always knew Jake was Vecna.
He looks like Vecna.
If we kill Jake, we kill Vecna.
I look like Vecna. That's a crazy
You
take.
look like Vecna
That's
is
kinda messed
crazy,
up.
by the way.
You
I've
look
never
like
seen
That's a
Jake in
crazy
person, so
statement.
I can only
Crazy.
assume that Jake looks like Vecna.
Okay, look
No,
how
he does.
badly Dylan just wants me to target him. Look how desperate he is for attention. That
I-
he's just willing to call me Vecna.
Kill
just
me,
so
kill me,
maybe...
kill me. I
Yeah,
want to kill barbarian.
I can't believe now Payneless has to avoid killing 2 people. Because the secondary
Oh.
characters are terrible ideas to let happen.
Goose no moose. Goes crazy.
Goose no moose now?
Goose no
Okay.
You're
moose.
the wise.
So, after the brief conversation with the Dark One, or
The Dark
however you want to call him, you all ended up in front of a
Oh yeah, we were on our way back, and then this happened.
You all ended up in front of the Wizard 3, specifically Illustrial at first. Before you also ended up seeing Tasha and Morningkin as well in the Sigil Sanctum, a place that they constructed specifically to serve as kind of a base of operations for them. I will put in chat kind of like a detailed map of the sanctum in its entirety.
Oh, we didn't need
so
that?
I mean, I'm not gonna put it on the thing, and we're not gonna walk around in
That's
it.
why we're
but
playing Blue?
just so you guys are aware of where you're at
hell?
currently. The lower area is kind of like a small like library-ish area, as well as kind of the main lobby or parlor. The rightmost area is a bit of more of a workspace. And then up above the kind of central area, above is the lounge with the small rooms on the left and right, serving as kind of like the bedroom outlines.
Oh, okay.
There are multiple bedrooms available for you all to use if you would see fit. That is something that she would have gone over pretty quickly. But other than that, that is where we pick up.
So are we standing in front of? Is anybody talking to us right now?
Currently, Illustrial just kind of finished her spiel about the place, and if you remember, she had talked to you about what the reason why you're here, which is Vecna is doing bad things, and they casted a wish spell which brought you all to them here.
That's right.
You can see Tasha's kind of looking down, like standing a bit above you on the staircase, looking down at you all. Illustrial down there, basically right next to you. Mordenkainen kind of flipping through a book while he's kind of just listening currently.
I feel like there's 2 things we need to breach real quick. Firstly, you brought us here. I assume you know where we were before we came here.
Yes.
Are you aware we're all under an effect?
No. What effect is that?
When investigating the body of a cultist, a spell was launched at me and then bounced between us all. Or an effect of some kind. It, seems to have linked the 5 of us to, the Whispered One, I think.
That may explain why the wish also brought you here in response to what we asked.
So you
Did
didn't...
you ask for something different?
We asked for something to stop Vecna's plot.
Well, now he knows everything. He can hear us.
Not here.
Okay, that's what I
Not
wanted.
here.
That's what I wanted to know. I wanted to make sure that we were fine to converse freely.
Nothing leaves this sanctum.
Where is
No
this
planar
sanctum?
travel, no knowledge, nothing. We are currently floating in the plane of sigil.
Is this like a in-between realm?
To a degree, yes. It is a place that exists that allows any individuals to freely travel to any other plane of existence.
I see.
Can you take us anywhere?
You can take yourselves anywhere.
Yeah, but like, what if you did? Okay.
Why would I do that? You do not need me to be able to travel from here to wherever you wish to go.
Like a tour guide.
I'm afraid I don't have time to serve as a tour guide.
Apologies. I still have a second thing that I need confirmation on.
Please, go ahead.
To my understanding, at least Tasha has been following us for a while now. At least keeping tabs on what we've been doing.
You hear her say from the top of the stairs. That's right.
Back when we were in Gibbet's Crossing, and around the time that Neverwinter went on lockdown, there was, all of us get information from different phenomena and different people who are interested in us. People who want to give us tidbits, people who try to push us in certain directions. They come and go. One of the things we heard shortly after we learned that the three of you were supposed to be in Neverwinter was that one of the three was an imposter. Now, I have no way to know whether any of that's true or not. I have no way to know whether it was a lie given to us for false information. But I'd like to assume that of the three of you, at least one of you would have been aware of somebody in your presence was a fake then, and especially if they are now.
Celestial goes, I can assure you that all of us are very real.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
I have advantage on that. I remember. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
You do.
I don't need it.
You do not see or sense any sort of deceit or any sort of lie in her voice. She sounds as confident as she could possibly be.
So is that simply a misdirect?
I'll telepathically communicate to Aldiyn and say, her confidence is because she's telling the truth.
I must only assume that it was.
Did you teach
know
anyone
where-
magic?
Do you know where you got this information from?
I know it was given to our wizard companion at the time, but I don't know details of what the message sounded like or how it was given to her. But I also know that we were also informed that Mordenkainen would have been in the Hells at that time.
I do like to travel there occasionally, but Illustrial asked me to be here while we deal with this, so I am not leaving.
I mean back during when Neverwinter was unlocked.
Yes. Illustrial turns to you, Spatha. Did you ask if I could teach magic?
Yeah.
Are you someone who is capable of casting spells?
I cast fog cloud
You can cast fog
and
cloud.
lock.
You can cast fog cloud.
I can cast fog
Since when
cloud.
could you cast fog cloud?
I've been able to cast fog cloud for a while, Aldiyn. There's a lot of things you don't know about me.
Is there some specific spell? I'm sorry, I got the impression you were just a marshal.
I dabble.
Is there a specific spell you're looking to learn?
Um.
Ice knife.
Ice knife?
Ice knife.
I suppose I might be able to teach you ice knife. And then Tasha goes, Illustrial, you can't teach him ice knife. He has things he needs to go do for us. Oh, right. Probably won't have time to teach you ice knife.
Yet.
What do you need us to do for you? How exactly are we gonna beat Vecna?
Well, I
I
believe
thought you couldn't say his name, and I
I
slapped
believe
Turner on the
that
back.
No, we can't. We already
uh,
figured out that it doesn't matter here.
one of you has the item that you're seeking to put together to deal with him.
I'll give a
Yes.
little glance at Dag. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. I was
yes.
wondering about that.
And at this point, you see Mordenkainen reach into a bag on his side and pull out 2 more shards of this rod. And he goes, "If you don't mind, I would be able to hold on to that until we get all the pieces together."
With all due respect, you said you wished for something to stop this dark god, and we were brought here. And since we found the rod, this piece of the rod, and from my understanding of it, it can lead us to gaining the other pieces of the rod. So if we are the supposed answer, and it's supposed to lead us to the other parts of the rod, maybe you can keep those, but maybe we should have part of it, so we know where to go, since we have supposedly unlimited access to going anywhere.
That makes sense to me. That's fine. You may keep it. Hopefully it guides you well.
We can bring the other pieces back to you for safekeeping, but we should have one so we know where to go.
I feel like I'm a little out of the loop. What does this rod do? Why do we
Back
need
in
it?
my home, we learned of the Dark God's plan, because he planned to redo all worlds in his image.
Yeah, that drivel
so
he was going on about, I remember.
Yes. So, me and my order, the Silver Flame, we were divining a way to try and find a solution to this, a way to stop it. And we divined that this rod of 7 parts, will be able to help stop him.
It was the rod that originally was used to seal many other powerful beings.
And I believe, Trebrum, it will help your god in his battle against the chaotic one. Since if I recall, this was originally used to seal the chaotic being away.
It was originally used for that, yes.
So this can be used on multiple evil entities, I guess.
Indeed.
So why
Wait,
is
what
it...
are the parts made out of?
What are they made out of?
Yeah, the parts of the rod.
The rod was originally formed from powerful elemental beings called the Wind Dukes of Akka. When they originally created it, it was called the Rod of Law. Essentially, one who holds it can declare a decree upon the world, and that decree stands still across all of time until the rod is destroyed.
This sounds exactly like what he would need to carry forth his plan.
He may be counting on you to get it and bring it to him.
This could all be just a trap.
It's a fine line that we walk here in trying to fight him.
Why is it in pieces?
When it was used to seal this chaotic god your friend Dag here talks about, the god of the time had enough power, it broke it, scattered it throughout the multiverse.
And thus undoing the effects it had been used before, right? Because when it breaks, it undoes. No, so it has to be fully destroyed. There's a difference.
Correct. It merely just cannot enact law while it is in pieces. Once all together, it functions as the one whole, original.
Mm.
In order for it to be destroyed, it requires it to be immersed in the abyss for decades. It's a nigh impossible task.
Which means if he does get his hands on this, and he does get what he wants, undoing it's basically impossible.
Indeed.
So
At this point, Tasha speaks up and goes, "Thus, we can't screw up, you can't screw up.
And there's no other way.
Spatha.
Well, we casted Wish, and it brought us you.
Wow.
We're the
So-
guys.
Were you
far
expecting
as-
the other pieces?
As far as reality is concerned, you're the best answer.
It's not surprising.
For getting the other pieces, I mean, it
With your spell, were you expecting them?
technically could have brought it to us, but I mean, if any of us go, it's the three of us are tied to too many things. Even if we were able to prevent him from enacting his plan, the loss of any of us would be damaging.
So every time these pieces are assembled, a new decree can be made.
No, when
Indeed.
Oh, it is, okay.
But it
Yeah.
says it's as long as it's assembled, or after a decree it splits.
After a decree, it splits.
Oh, wait, so when we assemble this thing, are we using its power based on the old decree?
What do you mean?
Like let's say we get to assemble this thing. Do we need to then issue out a decree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but then it'll split apart.
Yes.
Correct.
How do
When
we
it
use
splits apart, the decree doesn't go away. The decree enacts.
Oh,
If,
and then you
if the rod is split into pieces, the decree still functions.
I see.
It's when the rod is completely destroyed that the decree goes away.
Oh, wait, so then if the rod splits apart, this isn't used as a weapon then? This is just to say like you say something and then it happens no matter what?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
The rod can be used as a weapon.
Okay. Okay.
But it's not like it's not a weapon based rod. Like it's not a rod built for combat.
Yeah, well, I was thinking like, if I got like a little piece of a rod, how am I supposed to defeat Vecna with that? That's what I was thinking.
You need to get all 7.
There's
Okay, that makes sense.
I feel like there's still a question here. We get all the pieces of the rod. We bring them back to you. It gets assembled, and then what? It's just as simple as waving the wand. That doesn't sound true. There's got to be something else after that once we have it all.
You'll have to go to him.
That's the part I don't
The
like.
target of the rod must be within sight of the caster.
Oh, I see.
And is there any limitation to who can do the casting, or any limitations to how the casting has to happen? A time limit?
The one who holds the rod is the one that can cast.
And there's no way to counteract it.
No sense of counterspell or any counter magic will stop it.
Anti-magic?
Won't work.
Alright.
This sounds too simple.
Well, the hard part is where the pieces of the rod are.
From the sounds of it,
You
they're
have
everywhere.
one. We have two.
There's 5 more.
Four more.
No.
Four more. Yeah, sorry.
The other 4 are scattered across different planes.
Which ones have you found out of curiosity?
The ones I have, one I found in the Hells, which is why I was there. The other one I found floating through the astral plane.
Okay.
Interesting.
Do I have
Okay.
to attune to this to use the part where I can like know where the next part is?
No.
Okay. So what are all of your parts in this that keep you here?
Mordenkainen goes, well, until you all showed up, I was in charge of gathering the pieces, but the places in which the remaining pieces are not safe for me to go to. Tasha, what is it you're exactly doing? Tasha goes, well, currently I have taken out 17 different cults that are attempting to do whatever it is that Vecna's trying to, harvest secrets, right? That's what you said, Illustrial? Yes. Yes, so that's what I've been doing, and will continue to do. And Illustrial has been here, making sure that this place and Sigil itself does not come under siege.
And you think that's likely to happen?
We don't know if Vecna may make a play for our head.
Okay. You don't have to worry about me telling you I'm in or out of this. I understand quite clearly that's not a choice we get. But I do have a couple of questions just to try to get me as prepared as possible for another one of these. So Cass, what's our expectation on things he's going to be doing?
No clue. Mordenkainen goes, he's gone undetectable. We last lost him in Pandesmos.
Was this before or after he got to Neverwinter?
After.
I
And
can
he-
assume why we lost connection to him.
Then I have one more question. I have a little thing that's been messing with me and my companions for a while. And I'll show them that black star symbol. Any of you know what this is?
Mordenkainen goes, yes, that's the symbol that he likes to associate with himself.
T as in.
Kos. Or, I'm sorry.
No, his is the black flame symbol, right?
Yes.
This is different.
You're talking about the one that you saw
At the party.
Oh, okay.
Right? It was a 5-pointed black
yeah,
star.
sorry. That's my bad. Mordenkainen would tell you that is the symbol of Tiamat without the colors to the dragon heads. Same exact formation.
Why would it lack the colors, the dragon head?
Make it inconspicuous, I suppose.
I would also ask Aldiyn, do we still have that ticking time bomb within us?
No, that was fake.
Okay.
That wasn't real. You're
All right.
fine.
I remembered that and got scared.
Aldiyn kind of looks across the group. Dag, it sounds like this is why you were here anyway, so I assume there's no issue for you.
No, I am. I would like my world to continue existing.
Karso? What about you?
Well, since the name's been mentioned, what more do you guys? And I'll point to the three wizards. What do we know more about this Kos figure? Location,
Well, they said
goal.
they lost him in Pandesmos. That's what they said.
He's untrackable there. Anything in there is untrackable.
Easiest way to Pandesmos, should one need to go there.
Well, technically speaking, you could walk out the sanctum and take a left and go down about 7 portals and go in the one on the right.
Interesting.
And I assume that's how it is for...
However, I will say, once you go into Pandesmos, the idea of getting out is very difficult.
I feel like that's going to be the case with everywhere we go for this.
Is there any way that you can reliably get us out of these planes or dimensions? I mean, it sounds like we're gonna have to be traveling through a few of them. Or help us in that regard.
I will do what I can, says Illustrial. No promises, but making sure that you all can come back will be my utmost priority.
Okay, good to know.
Do you have a way to give us something to contact you, like a signal or something, on when we want to return?
Yeah, sure. And she reaches into her bag of holding and holds out a tuning fork. And hands it to whoever would like to take it.
Go ahead, Dag.
All right.
It's a small one. It's about like the size of like your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, ding it, won't make a sound. Contacts to that bell right over there. And she just points up into like the corner of the room on the 2nd floor.
All right.
So, Karso, you're looking for Cass?
Yes. Well, indirectly, I'm looking for something that he has.
The sword.
Yes.
Why do you want a sword?
Purely for revenge purposes.
You see Mordenkainen walk over to Tasha, kind of mutter something under his breath, and then turn and disappear through teleportation.
Seem busy.
Yes, well, there's many things for each of us to do. Always.
But that's about it. I just need the sword.
Well, if you're...
You just said revenge, but like revenge on what?
Well, I mean, surely I can't just tell you everything about myself. No, it's
I mean, we're about to go in and
At this
potentially.
point, Tasha kind of coalesces into a couple ravens, and they disperse, and she is also gone.
I think on that point, it might be a good idea to maybe learn a bit more about each other. If there's anything hiding that we might need to know.
I look
This is
towards
a pretty big deal that we're gonna do.
I look towards Alestra. Would we be able to rest for a little bit before setting out?
Yes, please make yourselves comfortable. If there's no other questions specifically for me, I'll get back to managing the plane.
I have a question.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got one more at least.
You first. Mine's not as important.
This might be presumptuous of me.
Good word.
We're being asked to put our lives on the line again, and I understand we're doing it to save the world again. But, what exactly would you be able to do for us after this is all done?
What could I do for you? What would you request of me?
I'd have
It's a
to
knife.
I'd have to check with, well, is there a way you could get me in contact with somebody in Neverwinter so that I could speak with them today?
Yes.
I'd like to be able to do that. But I might have a favor to ask when this is all done. Would it be possible to give somebody access to Sigil?
Give somebody access to Sigil. I would need to have a conversation with them at minimum.
Okay. Well, we'll hold that for now. That's about my only interest, I think.
All right.
That at least that I know of, unless something more dire comes up. I do have one other thing that I'm curious about, but perhaps I'll save that for when we're a little farther into this.
All right.
What about you, Spatha?
When am I gonna learn Ice Knife?
It sounds like you don't have the time right now.
I will.
I don't
teach
understand
you-
how this is not the time.
I can teach you Ice Knife as soon as there is no longer a threat to reality.
Ooh, good luck with that. That sounds like Neverbuddy, and I pat Spatha on the back.
Sucky job.
Well,
Now, surely there will be some downtime when this is all done. Surely.
Hey, I'm just saying. After this is over, I'm really putting some thought into what I want to do. I want to run a vineyard.
Yeah, why don't we talk about that while we rest up?
does sound pleasant.
We'll have plenty of time for that.
Big vineyard.
I guess Dag, before Celestial goes about her business, what does that thing say we're heading next so we know where we gotta go after we rest?
I will focus on my piece of the rod.
Yeah. So you focus in, and you see a angry mob storming the streets of a town. You see, it's about dusk. The town, you see, there's a castle off in the distance looming
Yep.
over. You see a woman with probably half plate armor, a short sword at her side, currently pushing through people here and there, looking around for something, but she's not seeming to have any luck finding what she's looking for. And then your vision goes away. You can feel the rod pulling you as well, some direction.
I will follow the rod.
Okay. So you guys see Dag turn and walk out of the sanctum. And Celestial kind of just watches him go out and goes, I suppose you're leaving now then.
Nope, I'm just seeing where it leads me, where it
Okay,
wants me
gotcha.
to go.
Oh,
So you walk. So you're kind of walking out. What are the rest of you doing?
I would follow after Dag and be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, just in case.
I
I'll
want to talk to Aldiyn.
I'll turn to Celestial first. Is there any way we could get that message set up for me?
Yeah, sorry. Just finishing. I was thinking about how I was going to craft this. And you see her kind of take her staff and just trace with a silver thread in the air a small mirror, like a handheld mirror. And as soon as she closes the loop, the mirror becomes an existent thing. And she catches it in her hand, flips it over, and turns it and hands it to you. Goes, think of the person you want to talk to, and their face should appear in the mirror.
Does this only work here?
Yep.
Okay. Is this conversation safeguarded or no? Because it's communication leaving Sigil.
It would not be safe on the other end.
Got it. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
we'll talk in a second, Spatha. Let's keep an eye out on where Dag's going.
Okay.
Or talk to me
Guess
while
my vineyard isn't important.
well, no, talk. Okay, fine. Talk to me while we follow Dag. Why do you
Well-
need to talk to me about your vineyard?
I was thinking maybe you could come and, join me on my vineyard.
Oh. I mean, that depends on where you're planning on making the vineyard.
Somewhere safe.
I mean,
I'm kind of getting tired of fighting these world-ending threats.
Spatha, when this is all done, I'm not gonna be on this world anymore.
Oh yeah.
So unless you're going with me, it's kind
Maybe I
of
can build a vineyard there.
you would want to go?
Maybe. I got no one else.
Please, that's not true. And I pat Trebrum on the back. You got this
Trevor's
guy.
got helm, right?
Yeah, but you're celestial.
Well,
That kind of makes me like helm.
We're chill. We're chill.
so what is this? What is this?
I
thing?
mean,
we're just
We've
following.
been through a lot.
I know he stepped
Yeah, so
away.
you're following for a little bit. At this point, Dag, the rod gives you a quick tug to the right as you turn, look up, and face an entirely gray spinning portal at the edge of this small walkway of stone. And this is taking you right back into the same plane you just came from.
Oh
Lovely.
my.
The Shadowfell.
That's
Hey,
the next piece.
Hey, Karso.
Yeah.
Barovia. That's Shadowfell, right?
Do I know that name?
It is, yeah.
Yes.
That would be my guess then. We were already
Okay.
informed we were heading there anyway at some point, and so I imagine. Honestly, it's where I thought we were gonna wind up when we got sent to the tomb. This one might be tricky. Or at least that's what people keep telling me. Now that we know this is gonna take us there, why don't we head in and rest for a little? Talk a bit.
I'm a
We
big,
haven't really
big fan of that.
we haven't really gotten a good chance to get acquainted outside of combat.
Sounds good.
I would agree.
All right, so what are you all doing?
I guess when we sit down in a place to rest. Okay, Karso. We had this conversation before. You and Dag both seem pretty skilled at what you do. Let's unpack what I have and see if there's anything you'd like to take. Equipment-wise. I've got 2 cloaks. I got a cloak of protection and a cloak of the bat. I have a gloom shield. I have a pearl of power. I have a set of winged boots. This trinket that improves healing. I got something that's for druids, something that's for druids, something that is a staff that is not required by a druid, but well, actually you also can't. Those are both druid and ranger only. Nature magic, I'm afraid. So unless you want to try to bargain with any of these two about
Why
our
do you have so many druid things on you?
good friend of mine. Most of it was his.
Oh.
Speaking of something that was his, and I'll take off the scaled ornament. I've been wearing it temporarily, but I have more than enough things that I could pass it off if this is interesting to one of the two of you. It's quite beneficial.
What is this thing?
It's a ornament tied to dragons in some capacity, but it makes the wearer be unaffected by charms and frightens. And it also provides beneficial effects to those around them, particularly against those conditions.
Sounds helpful.
It is.
Like
It's
to be
been
helpful.
It's been very good to us.
I'm also in a way tied to dragons, so I
Interesting.
feel that seems fitting for me.
Well, wait, would you
Are
say
you
you're
a
tied to
dragon?
dragons?
Well, where I'm from, certain families of a lineage to the dragons that created my world, and those families are given magical gifts that are then passed on to generations, but not directly, usually from ancestor to far off kin. I was lucky enough to be born of one of those kin.
Your world was created by dragons?
Yes.
That's cool.
So you're an ancestor of these dragons? That's what you said?
No, my ancestors have magical gifts that come from
Oh, I see.
the dragons.
Okay. Interesting.
And not like recent ancestors, very ancient ancestors.
Right.
I think that's about everything I've got.
I'll take the cloak then. Cloak of protection.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in the back. Just like move it out of the bag of holding.
No, I can get it from in there.
Okay. The scaled ornaments in my inventory.
There we go.
So that let me. I don't know if you want to give that scaled ornament to Dag.
Can do. There you go, Dag.
I see it.
Yeah, and everything else would have to be a conversation with these two. I also don't know what they're all carrying that they're not using.
I don't
That's-
really think I.
Still have an extra slot to pass something on if you're willing. What about that Pearl of Power? I'll take that for now, too.
Yeah, sure.
We can have
Power.
5
There you go.
attunements, right?
4.
4.
4.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I would go ahead and offer up. I would take out this. I'll put in the chat this Fate Dealer's deck. And offer it up to if either of you would like this item. I mean, it's not very powerful compared to what we have, but it gives you
+1 to your spell.
a bonus to spell, attack and spell save DC, and then you can draw a card as an action and expend a roll of your hit dice, and then you add the dex bonus. So I think it'd be +1 to the number that you roll, and any creature within 30 feet takes radiant damage or regains hit points. What's the total?
Only Cleric or Paladin can attune to it.
Oh
So-
yeah, so I would offer that up to Dag.
You full
I
up?
unfortunately don't have any more attunement slots.
Okay.
Would you want that?
I mean, kinda.
You could trade the scale ornament to Karso.
I could take the ornament. I'm very good at repelling charms myself, but it'd always be good to just be immune.
It's +1 to spell cast and saves, right?
That's correct.
Yeah,
And
attack rolls and
saves.
DC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna be spell casting as much as Trebrum, to be perfectly honest. So I think that would be still better for him.
Well, I'm not gonna use it as a thing because
Oh,
I'm maxed out.
okay.
I got some other defensive stuff.
Dylan, what does counter charm do again? If you have counter,
It's a reaction to make a reroll a failed charm
Okay.
with advantage. So I would already give you guys advantage, and then if it would happen again, you just roll again with advantage if I counter charm it. But that's my reaction.
okay, and I'm immune to being frightened too.
You're already immune to being frightened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
so both
Most
of you
charms
are-
are critical saves, which you're pretty good at anyway. So the real benefit is just giving everyone else advantage.
mhm.
Yeah, I mean, if realistically, if you wanted to be smart with it, Spatha should hold it.
Yeah.
But he would have to give up something.
You'd have to give up one of his items, yeah.
Want this, Spatha?
How procurious
Okay.
That's not a
that
word.
you would try to get me
It's
to
not used there.
listen,
Yeah, I mean, it
pal.
might help you.
You'd have to make him give up his headband of intellect.
Listen,
Oh,
pal.
I would amazing use of the headband of intellect.
Amazing use. Well, I have gotten quite impeccable use.
I can tell.
Big word. Us smart people say stuff
There-
like that.
There are more tantalizing items.
Good word, Trebrum. Give me my new thing.
We-
Complimenting
we-
people's
We
intellect.
have to stop this.
I
Well,
will
I mean-
rid my headband once I have a successful vineyard.
Does
I see.
Does Sigil have a shop?
I could just hold on to the deck then.
No.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
just hold on to it.
No worries. It's all good.
Oh shoot, there is one other thing I should have asked.
I'm okay being aura guy.
Uh,
I mean, you guys are still at the sanctum if you're going to rest.
yeah. I guess I would
So
see.
Illustrio would still be there.
I would also see if there's any way. Well, I'll wait to find out if it's ready before I ask her for that.
Okay.
Well, this is probably gonna be the most downtime we're gonna get for a while. What do you want to know, Karso?
So,
I want to know more about this druid. Did you kill him?
No. He had a much happier ending to his story. He was a bear who was turned into a man by power of the fates. I don't think it was ever fully explained to me exactly what did it, to a T. But he journeyed with us previously, trying to find a way to return. And when we defeated Zastam, he was offered by a higher power the chance to go back to his original form, a bear. And he took it.
He completed his goal.
I mean, that's a very simplification of the story. There's a lot that goes into it. But
I mean no disrespect to your friend, but where I come from, there are halflings that tame and ride dinosaurs and autonomous beings made of metal and stone and wood. And what you just told me sounds far-fetched.
wow, would you believe if I told you that same man who was once a bear turned into a dinosaur and slapped Zastam with his tail?
Who's Sastan?
Zastam is basically the only lich, the lich closest to accomplishing what Vecna has done.
Hmm.
Still
You believe this, Black
a
Arrow?
ways away. What? Do I believe what?
He doesn't know who Voss Tom is.
Okay, Zos.
I am not.
What
from
difference
the
does it make?
place.
We killed him. I can call him whatever I want.
No, but I mean, if it
Go
helps,
ahead.
if it helps you try to understand the story better, now I can't think of a good way to make it more believable besides the fact that the three of us are alive, and I can introduce you to people when we get back to Neverwinter who do still
And Phandalin.
and Phandalin who do remember him quite fondly.
Like Bonesaw.
Didn't he have a shrine in Phandalin?
He does. I mean, he made the shrine. It isn't like it's a shrine to him necessarily, but
Right.
you could treat it like
But it's
one.
there.
It is there. He made it to gather bees so that he could have an endless supply of honey in the town.
We have many
I'm just staring
witnesses.
like concerned side-eye looks to Dagarrak as he's saying this.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
I should
Okay.
say his name was Ralph the Bear.
You lost me.
Proper to give his
How
actual.
funny! How
his
funny is
actual
it?
name.
Dylan makes a character, and then his next character is like, "Yeah, there's no way my previous character existed." By the way, like you're making that guy up.
Insight check on Aldiyn to make sure.
I
he's
was
not
willing
fucking
to
with me.
believe it.
Sure.
And then you told me his name, and now this is just a children's tale. I'm sorry. I do not mean to be harsh.
You know what? No, Dagarrak, let me show you something. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
And I pull out my stuffed bear. He looked like this.
This is merchandise for the
Karso with the 24. I mean, Aldiyn, you can tell that Aldiyn could probably talk more about him. You can also read on Aldyn's face that he's kind of like, I don't know what I could say to get these guys to believe me, but I'm not lying.
It's also probably the closest you've seen him get to a smile in the time that you've been together, is recalling things about him.
Well, listen, you've all done nothing but help me so far, so I will assume you are all truthful about this.
I don't think I have any way to make you confirm this fact either, but these two can attest to it. And if you really wanted to, you could probably go ask any of the 3 wizards here, because they were following our journey pretty closely, but
That is a good point.
This is not my original form either.
I will make a note of that to ask them later.
Yeah, I've not always been a bugbear. This was done because of Ralph. He reincarnated me when my brain was sucked out by a mind flayer in the Underdark.
Oh,
There's a lot to us you don't know. I used to be undead.
Ralph seems a rather kind individual.
Helm
Yes.
literally created me.
Wow, you're really throwing it all at them.
I can see
Yeah.
why.
Why do you think Helm
There's-
created you? Why do you think
there's-
Helm created you by chance?
He told me.
I mean, we know
Oh,
that's
okay.
true.
Well, if we're speaking
Well, I was
technically,
just
all of the
wondering.
gods created us. so-
No, like he didn't exist before.
Like I was, you know,
right, the gods
I
willed life into existence.
well, like I showed up
Yes,
one day. I
but-
don't really have any memories of like when I was young, if that makes sense.
Dean.
Like
Aldiyn.
Yes.
I kind of showed up as my age.
I'm gonna lean in close to Aldiyn and whisper. I don't think he knows how babies are made.
Who, Trebrum?
No.
No, he. Okay. Wait. I don't need to
Well-
have a second conversation about creation of life in multiple different ways with multiple different people. I did enough with Ralph. Okay.
I know this is all kind of
Understand.
crazy, but I don't think anyone would. We wouldn't say all of these like crazy things if they weren't true.
Yeah. We're known for being truthful around here.
Look, if I had a portrait of myself to show you that it's not my family's estate, I would show you that I was once a tiefling, and that would be probably all I would need to confirm the story.
Do you miss being a tiefling?
No, not particularly. I mean, the only thing that was really ever good about it was that I took a fireball to the face and almost killed a man because of it. But
Like, do you like being furry now?
it has its own challenges.
I think it is a little. You look a little cuter.
That's a
That-
weird
That sounds
statement to make.
pedantic.
That is
Well,
never.
no,
That is
it's
never
like- it's
the
like-
goal.
Okay, well,
So you're
This-
saying all these smart words, and now you're just calling him cute?
I mean,
Fine.
for what it's worth, I think there is someone who agrees with you in that. So you might have a point to stand on, Spatha.
hey, I was trying to compliment you.
But no, it's the form I think is more suited for what I do when we fight. It's beneficial in that regard. I haven't really gotten to test out the whole being able to squeeze into tight places easier and the longer reach, outside of the fact that I think it may be interfered with your dance, Karso. My apologies about that. I mean, Dag, especially, I feel like I've learned a good amount about you.
Yeah, is there anything else you need to know about me?
Oh, there's something I want to know
Okay.
about Karso.
Oh.
What's the revenge? You never said anything.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm not letting this go.
Okay, you're gonna hold on to that feeling then for a while, because I don't need to tell you right now.
Do you want something bigger from us to tell you about? That
I can tell you a
satisfy?
crazy secret.
It's not about trading for secrets. It just doesn't have anything to do with you.
I mean, if it helps our cause, this guy over here, Cass wants to, I think, murder him in cold blood. So stick with
That's
us.
true.
Stick with us, and you're bound to find him.
I have a showdown
Well-
with Cass.
Wait,
All
when?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I mean, you never mentioned it.
Cass is my number one enemy.
Well, now.
Actually, number two. Number one's my dad.
Not
Oh,
where's the other guy?
you got
Where's the
some
other
weird
guy in that
priority.
list?
What? The Dragonborn guy?
No.
His dad's number
Oh.
1, Cass is number 2, is what he's saying.
Yeah, and then this Dragonborn Frostford's number 3.
There's no
And number
way.
4
there's
is Halia.
there's no way he's number 3. She's probably dead.
Well, it doesn't matter if she's dead or not. The point is she's still my enemy, dead or alive.
That's crazy.
There's no way V is below 5 on your list.
Big V, he's 6.
He's not really worried, I have to say.
Number
you guys have some
5.
baggage.
No,
Number 5 is number 5 is the judge in the court case when I was incriminated.
Hey, come on. We got you out of that.
He sided with me because the lawyer had insanely good evidence. I shouldn't even been in that courtroom. And number
guys have a
7 is
lot of
King
baggage.
Never.
What problems do you have with the Lord Protector?
I don't like him.
You don't even live in the city.
Why
None of
not?
your
You have a
complaints are
grudge against
valid.
the man with the title of Lord Protector?
A lot of people
Yes.
do actually. It's not as cut and dry as that. You know how sometimes someone takes power and they take a title because the title sounds really good?
Yes.
It doesn't
He
always
hasn't really
mean
done
it
anything
actually
bad
fits.
against us.
No, I mean precisely. Again, I'm not willing to jump and say that Lord
I
Never
feel like
is
my
aligned
points
with.
are valid. Vecna is on, or if not, this
Mhm.
Lord Never is on the same level as Vecna. I'll say it.
That's crazy in multiple ways.
I would highly disagree with that.
You're not from the
Okay,
city of
how did-
Neverwinter. You've never engaged with his politics.
How did we get involved with all this?
What, this?
Yes.
Isn't it obvious? We got wrapped into one of these, and once you're wrapped into one, you don't get to leave until your use is done.
Okay. Point is,
Fate brought us here.
Cass is public enemy number 2 on my list. So if you want that sword, I just want to know like what you're going to use it for, because I feel like it's fair if I'm going to be the one who's going to have to be fighting. If like Cass is after my head, right? I want to know like what we stand to gain from killing him.
I mean, your beef's not even.
I just want to preface, I don't
You
care
want the
about
sword.
Cass killing him. I just want the sword.
Which means that your beef is with Vecna.
No.
No. Can I be honest with you, Karso? The last person who walked up to us and said, "Hey, I want to be your friend. I'm looking for some valuable artifacts," turned out to murder one of us in cold blood. So
And
Oh.
even worse, it resulted in the loss of my crown.
he also died by the end of it. Let's not play this game. But
Now,
The worst loss was definitely the crown. The death was like.
Heavy as the crown.
that crown gave us some trouble.
The crown gave us trouble. I don't need it anymore for one reason and one reason alone.
Well,
I'm smart now.
I would also like to say that withholding information about our past has caused a lot of trouble for us in the past whenever
do you
we
think
decided to
I'm
undertake
gonna
something
slowly
like
raise
this.
my fist. I stand with Trebrum.
It's
Do you-
important to trust each other if we're gonna be in death or life situations constantly from here on out, as if we already were.
Karso, do you think not sharing with us is something that is going to be able to be used to manipulate you?
What about manipulation? Sorry.
Do you think not sharing this information about why you need the sword is something that can be used to manipulate you?
No, it has everything to do with me and not a lot to do with any of you.
Sure.
But
Yeah, but your motives could get in the way
Let's give us
of-
2 or 3 plane travel deep into this, and we'll see if you are more comfortable sharing. How about that?
sure, I'm sure one more trip to the Shadowfell will let me open up a little bit.
You must be very excited about that.
I'm not at all.
Well, as long as it doesn't interfere with our main goal here.
Oh
or-
no, I swear it's only for good reasons. I'm getting revenge on someone who did me wrong for many years.
But what if that's someone that helped us in the past?
Well, they did me wrong, so it's unfortunate for them, I guess.
As long as it's not Bonesaw.
No, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
He's a good man. And we should introduce you if there's time.
I
Um,
agree.
as our short rest is completing, I want to.
I imagine it's a long rest, right?
Want to
Yeah.
pull or whatever long rest too. I would like to pull out a lute and play a little song because I don't normally play instruments.
Okay.
Aw.
And by the end of the little tune I play, I give the 5 of you, actually the 4 of you, and I believe myself, heroic inspiration.
Yeah.
Wow.
Heroic inspiration you can use to reroll any dice.
Do we each get
So-
one?
You can use it on D20 roll. You could use it on a damage roll, for example. You could use it on a healing roll. You can use it on any roll.
And it
Oh, wait, not that one.
It lasts till our
Shit.
next long rest.
Yep.
Or-
Correct.
okay.
Is there a
Actually,
thing
I
to mark on
don't
the
think
sheet for
there
that?
is a timing on it. It's from a musician background.
We just probably can't have
You
another.
just have it.
We
just
each
have
get
heroic
one,
inspiration.
or
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Dag, what do you do outside of your work with this silver flame?
The Silver Flame has become my work. It is what I am devoted to.
Sure, but
I help protect. Well, what do you mean, like hobbies or like?
that.
Oh yeah, do you like to fish?
You guys cut out. What'd you say?
Spatha asked if you like to fish.
Yeah, actually, I do. I like to go spearfishing.
Okay,
Back
that's
home.
all I needed to know. Seems trustworthy to me.
I was curious. You got family back home?
Yes, they are part of a royal house. They do some not menial work, but lesser work to what the other nobles of the houses would proclaim they are important for.
Karso, are you nobility as well?
Yeah, get Donald.
Yeah. Fucking Adam. Karso!
Should we yell at him for talking to Shauna?
Damn it!
Karso!
Dude, are you nobility as well?
No, not in the slightest.
Wow,
the complete opposite,
You,
in fact.
you took a lot of offense to that.
Is someone you want revenge on in nobility?
He did say he was enslaved while he was in Shadowfell, so
See, literally the quite opposite of a noble.
Doesn't mean that you couldn't have come into it or you couldn't have originally been. Not all nobles have a grand life, is all I'm saying. Just seeing if there was another coincidence between all of us.
I mean, I served a prince, but it was nothing more than just entertainment purposes. Also, I'm pretty sure he's dead. I actually don't know the answer to that one.
So what does that make you, Dag? Do you have any official title? Or does that get overridden by your work in the Silver Flame?
I'm a Knight of the Silver Flame. I chose to take it over serving a role in my house. I would have probably been given a higher title due to my bloodline gifts, but I turned it down so I could be in service to a greater cause.
What, now your order, do you follow a deity or is it just like a code?
It's more of a code. We do have, in a sense, a deity, but worshipping her comes through actions of kindness, honesty, goodwill.
So everything
through
opposite
prayer.
of Vecna.
Yes, essentially. What we do
No, I approve of it.
keeps her alive and burning with the lights.
Dag, you had planned to come here all along. Did you
Yes,
know you were
just not
going-
as soon as I had appeared before you.
Did you travel with others before, or do you mainly work alone?
I would work with other Knights of the Silver Flame I have traveled into dangerous places before to fight back monsters and fiends of the like, but I've never traveled like this.
Were you ordered by your order to take on this task?
It was a task that many of us were willing to help participate in trying to solve and alleviate, since it
see.
was, the corruption of all life and
Right.
the world at stake.
Probably the biggest bad that you can take on.
Close to it.
And you knew loosely of us before you came here?
No.
No. You only learned about us when you were in the graveyard.
Yes, I knew loosely of the item I was looking for, this rod.
Now,
And the goal
Karso,
was to have some of us be sent out by some of our powerful casters, create portals for us to travel through and find these objects, find these pieces of the rod. But it would appear fate has had me come before you.
before when we all met up, you said you were looking for something. You meant the sword, not these parts of the rods.
Correct.
So you actually have no beef with Vecna?
I don't. I probably indirectly, but it's not my concern at the moment. Obviously, if he gets in my way,
Well, it sounds like he's going to.
well, then yeah, he's going to be a problem that I'll figure out a way to deal with, right?
It's a little shaky.
I think us working together is just a start towards that.
You're a man with
Yeah.
interesting convictions, Karso.
I think it's a good idea. We go through one of these planes and we'll revisit that.
Yeah, I just hope this is the last time we come here because I just don't like this place.
What, the sigil?
Ooh,
he means
spooky
the
ghosts.
he means
No,
the
Ooh.
Shadowfell.
Oh, the Shadowfell. Okay.
The ghosts are gonna get you. Ooh.
Speaking
Yeah.
of which,
It's our specialty.
when we travel to our next destination, I saw a village with an angry mob at it and a woman there. The vision seemed to focus on this woman. She wore a half plate and seemed to be in distress looking for something.
So she might have the piece of the
Could be on
rod.
to the piece.
I have divined also that the master of that realm has what we are looking for.
Oh,
Okay.
This
So
woman may be of importance to him.
well then, I'll give you, I guess, the same warning we were given, which is that Strahd is a man of honor, but we should avoid making deals or accepting offers when we're in Barovia.
I can abide by that.
do you agree with that as well, Karso? I'm not sure if you even cared too much, but
Not particularly. Again, I'm fine with helping you guys out. It seems like just following you guys around is going to lead to my goal anyway. If you need my particular skill set for anything, just ask.
Well, don't feel like you have to hold yourself back if you feel like there's a moment to jump in. You might have noticed we kind of shoot from the hip.
Aldiyn,
Yeah?
what do you know about Strahd?
Only what Anna told us. And
That's
what,
it?
And what books write about him.
What about the rest of you?
I don't really know anything. I was never told about him, besides what Anna said.
He's a powerful vampire. He rules over the domains of dread, particularly Barovia. And most people don't leave Barovia. You heard
And
Anna. You heard
he's
Anna.
evil?
She had to sacrifice a lot to get out of there.
Why is my acrobatics -1? Oh, the exhaustion. Okay.
Which should go away because you rested.
Did you long rest? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta remove it.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Why, Spatha? Do you know
he's
more
a
about
vampire.
him?
He's undead.
Trebrum exhaustion down to number 1.
Let's go!
Oh, that's big.
Oh shit, he's almost free.
That's some
Large.
crazy progress. All right, I'm not going down this mission. You're calling it now. Calling it now.
What, Spatha, do you know more about?
About Strahd?
Yeah, or were you just curious?
Oh, I was just curious. I mean, there's all these powerful entities, right? Like, where do you think Strahd sits on this power scale? You know?
Well, from what Anna talked about him, he's not as powerful as he once was. But he's still
Right.
dangerous.
And we shouldn't
Like
trust
compared
him or
to
make
compared
deals.
to compared to the V.
Probably much lower.
And then, what do you think the V is compared to Cass?
I mean,
Well, he's
that's
higher.
complicated, but yeah, on a base level, I would say he's stronger.
And then, what do you think Tiamat is?
That's more complicated. I'm
How
not
is
a-
that
know
more
what's funny?
complicated?
You know what's funny? Where I come from, we have our own pantheon of gods of the upper celestials and the lower underworlds, but you say these names, but these are just like myth and tale. But here they seem very real. And they are proving to be real.
Well, if we're lucky, Tiamat will remain a myth and tale that we won't have to deal with, but sounds like we'll have to deal with some servants of hers at least. And that'll be my fault, so you have my apologies about that.
I would very much like to avoid taking out Tiamat, as it is going to get in the way of my ultimate goal.
Your father?
No, my vineyard.
Oh, what? How?
Well, the longer I have to keep fighting, the longer it's
Oh.
going to take for me to open.
I thought you meant that killing Tiamat would somehow prevent you from opening up a vineyard. I was saying it's a very
Well, it might if I
odd-
die.
Well,
No.
And then what if the
Tiamat-
area of land?
Also
Tiamat,
known as
you
the
know,
god-
you
the
know,
god of the vineyards.
God of Hells, also God of Vineyards. Lesser known fact.
crazy, you kill Tiamat, all vineyards disappear.
Look, I'm just saying,
The Lord of Excess.
I had a dream. I didn't talk
had
to
a
you guys
dream,
about
did you?
this. Yeah, just like on Monday. I had a dream, and I really thought about my life. You know, I'm very young. I'm a young lad still.
How young are you?
24.
You are young.
You missed my birthday.
I think we missed everybody's birthday. That's probably because of the
Yeah,
cave.
but
That's
you
probably
missed
'cause-
mine in specific.
That's probably because of the cave time dilation thing.
Anyways, I'm still young, you know, but
You want to settle down and open a vineyard at
I
25.
already want to settle down and open a vineyard. I mean, I feel like I've been through a lot more than most 24-year-olds myself.
And what if someone takes the land that like you were gonna use? Because you were gone.
Well, I don't have
like-
any land selected yet.
Well,
Yeah,
how about this, Spatha? If you decide you want to stay in this world, I'll help arrange for some territory or land for you to open a vineyard. I know people. I can probably get that settled.
Mm.
And if you are serious about not wanting to stay here, I mean, you would have to figure out how you're gonna do this. I think my +1's already taken.
I got a feeling that I won't be staying in this domain for very long.
But when all this nonsense is said and done here, I got probably my 4 years that I owe. And then once that's done, I mean, I would like to settle down as well. Start a family. The end goal is a nice house, like a cabin, on the edge of a town. You could arguably build a vineyard. I was honestly thinking something similar to Darren's little orchard.
Yes, but instead it's a vineyard.
Well, I'm saying you could be nearby, and that could work out if that's what you want. But
Ooh, that could be pretty chill.
I was thinking of opening up a school or a facility of some kind to train adventurers
school. Ooh.
and to take in people who don't feel like they have a place to go. But all that's a long ways away, and we have to not die, so...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's still nice to be a dreamer, you know.
I agree. It's good
I think
to,
dreams are very powerful. They can drive a man to do anything.
it's good to know what you want to do when it's all done. If you guys don't mind, I have a... Aldiyn will hold up the mirror. I need to go talk to somebody.
I was gonna make an M call.
I mean, if you're gonna be respectful, you could stay in the room.
Well, it's like I won't speak.
Whatever you want to do. Then Aldiyn will try to activate the mirror.
Yep. Who do you think of?
Lisette.
Mm-hmm. You see her face kind of appear on the mirror, looking directly back at you.
Sorry about
Oh,
that.
this is weird. There's like a... I mean, I see you. How did you do this?
Let's just say I had, some help from, Illustrio.
Oh, wow. You're really throwing your hat in with the big names now, aren't you?
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Where are you?
Well, let's just say I'm worried about some of the things I could say here getting picked up from your side of it. But where I am, my messages are quite safe. And Aldiyn will kind of reach into his bag and get out a piece of paper, and he'll write sigil on it, and he'll kind of hold it up and see if it goes through. Can you see that?
She seemed... Yeah.
There you go. We were having some conversations with some... I imagine you can imagine who's here. Would this be a place you're interested in going?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
There's not a lot there, is there?
Yeah, it doesn't really seem it, but I didn't know if it would be useful for you to be able to go other places. Keep it in mind, just in case. I'm thinking of favors.
I think there's a lot of this place still for me to learn about before I start dreaming of other places yet.
I agree. It's not bad. Well, if you think of anything that powerful wizards could do for you, you let me know. And I'll see what strings I can pull once we're all done here, but we're gonna be occupied for a while.
Alright.
You're welcome to try to reach out to me with the ring, but, we're gonna be planar distances, so it might not always work.
Good to know.
Seems that if I come back here, I'll be able to use this to speak with you, so I'll try my best to check in when I'm able.
I appreciate that. I'll be sure to reach out if I need you for something specific.
I'm sorry your evening got cut short. This, seems like I can't keep myself out of trouble.
Oh, it's not your concern. You don't need to apologize. You've still got more saving to do, right?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
I can't pull you away from the world yet.
I'll get back.
You stay safe. Be careful. I know you're good at it, but keep an eye out for things that seem off. I don't want you getting in danger because of me. And you should be hearing, if you haven't already, from a couple of people we managed to pull out of the two.
Awesome. I will keep my schedule clear then. See if they find me.
Those, in case they don't, if you're interested, because they should probably help report to Lord Never. Those were Sarcella, Indrina, Aldiyn, and Umberto Noblin.
Alright. I know a couple of the names had gone missing a bit ago.
Aldiyn would be the one who I would expect to reach out to you.
All right. Well,
Uh,
good on you for rescuing them.
you didn't do it alone, but never do. You just, like I said, stay safe and I'll keep in touch.
Will do.
I love you.
Love you too, Aldiyn.
And I'll figure out how to turn off the mirror.
Yeah, you kind of like hold it to the side a little bit and slant it, and you're like, is there a... And you see the image fade away.
Aldiyn kind of stands up and stretches. Well, I'm sure you all have your own things, but I shouldn't
Well-
have to preface this. I have no intention of dying on this. So I'm gonna
I have a
your
general
advice.
question.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's not that important, so if you're gonna say something important, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm gonna have your back, and I hope you're gonna have mine.
Well, yeah. Do you think if you broke that mirror, it'd bring you back luck? You know how like they say if you break a mirror, you're gonna get bad luck. But like that's a special mirror. It's not like
Probably.
it's not like a glass mirror, right? So like maybe it doesn't count.
I wouldn't want to break it either way.
Oh.
Let's let me have my line of communication, huh?
Yeah.
That'll be good for me. Well,
We should learn to make those.
I'm gonna get some sleep, and once we're awake, let's head to Barovia.
I agree.
Yep.
All right. So you all head out back to the portal to the lovely plain of Shadowfell. As you all arrive to it, who's going in first?
I'll
let
go
Dag-
first.
Yeah.
Dad going first?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Dag, you step through, the rest of you following shortly after, into a thick gray fog you emerge from, surrounding this small, gloomy village. Dismal houses and outbuildings line the cobblestone streets. The sound of a child weeping echoes preternaturally from a house looming in the distance. Would you like to walk to this village?
Yeah, we'll try.
Yes.
Sure, why not?
What was that? Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah. A
It's
nice
song I
casual
forgot
walk.
to remove. Song I forgot to remove from the playlist.
Nice casual walk through
Uh-huh.
the village.
Yeah. All right. So as you start walking your way to this village, you see the occasional kind of villager holding maybe, small tool or kind of working on like a door or something. Mostly just keeping to themselves. As you continue to move, you see a lot of the architecture here very medieval Gothic kind of look. Very pointed edges. Most of the buildings usually tend to be about 1 to 2 stories. A lot of the windows, just kind of your classic windowsill with the curved top on top with the wooden frame to kind of support it. The sky itself starts to turn to as you kind of like get into like the edge of the town and further in, the sky itself no longer being kind of a dark black sky as it normally is at night, but turning more into a shade of crimson. As you kind of all are here walking, you're kind of on the lookout for this, well, those of you who know and are aware, looking out for any idea of this person named Strahd, which you do not see. The other one, you're looking out for this woman, this half-plate woman that Dag had talked about in his vision. And as you're kind of making your way, suddenly you all take a look around and realize there is a handful of villagers now following you at a distance. More emerging from houses on both sides, and soon you find yourselves surrounded by a small mob, some holding pitchforks, torches. One of them steps forward, kind of pointing the pitchfork towards you. Interlopers! We do not welcome your arrival. Please leave. Other ones
come in
brandishing
peace.
brooms, one holding axe, large stones.
We come in peace.
Peace for what? You'll only make our lives more difficult here.
We come seeking an object. Then we will leave.
It's exactly what the priest said. There's no object for you here.
What priest?
You see, he doesn't respond.
Let me make this very clear to you all. We'll be out of your hair as soon as we get what we want, and if we don't get what we want, it won't be us that's causing you problems. It's in your interest to at least guide us to her, and then we'll stay out of your business.
Give me a persuasion check, Aldiyn. $16. As you say this, Trebrum, a pitchfork pokes into your backside. You take 1 point of damage.
Oh.
We don't know who you're looking for. But whoever it is, I doubt they're here. Nobody's got answers to fix this place, not even you. And we know that anyone who tries is just going to make life worse.
We come seeking a woman. She wears armor half plate. You may have come across her before we arrived.
You see some of
May
them
be able to
looking
help us.
around to each other. At this point, Karso, a torch catches the edge of your arm on fire. You take 1 point of fire damage. One waves its torch a little close to you. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check, Vinny.
Alright. Persuasion.
We come only to help.
Ah, so close.
With a 10, a torch goes flying at you, Dag. You take 3 points of fire damage as it slams into your neck. What are you all doing? The mom does not seem to be interested in hearing you talk much more. About 20 or so people around you in total.
Holy, we got a
I
crowd.
think- Is there not any of you who is willing to fight this evil?
Shit.
We don't fight. We just make do with what we have. We're not lucky like you.
Lucky.
Well, we can help you get out of that situation.
Trebrum, don't make them promises we can't keep. I have no sympathy for any of you. You have no sympathy for any of us. But you don't know anything about us. I understand you're afraid. You're better off leaving us alone.
Give me an intimidation check then. Not 20.
So,
So as you finish saying that, some of the crowd starts to turn and go back inside. The crowd reduces down to about 10 11 people or so, but they're kind of loosely holding the circle anymore. They're not actually, there's not enough of them in the way to kind of stop you all from progressing on. At this point, you guys see just past the crowd in the distance, you see a figure starting to approach. As Vinny, you see, or Dag, you see the woman that you saw in the vision now running up, kind of at like a light jog,
God damn it.
wearing half plate and a sword at her side.
I thought about it.
Not
No
saying-
way. No way.
Look who's back.
What are you saying as you approach,
I'm,
Haley?
I'm not Sia. It's a different character.
Ooh.
Doesn't
okay.
matter. You
Yeah.
still do.
Hello.
Is he reincarnated?
Okay.
As you kind of approach them, you see this mob of people starting to disperse around them. Seems they're leaving them alone with disgruntled moans and kind of just, ugh, whatever.
Oh,
Is
what
it-
was going on here?
Do you know who we are?
Don't think so, but I need some help with this house.
Well, why don't you lead us to that house?
It's not really a great idea to go at night. I think you guys should probably find a place to sleep here tonight.
I kind of look at Karso. Last time we were here, not here, but broadly here, sleeping wasn't a good idea.
She seems to know her way around.
Would you know a good place where we could rest and maybe talk to you?
Yeah, but I sometimes have trouble sleeping here, so I can take you guys to this nice little bakery, that I use, that sells some stuff that helps me sleep here.
That sounds very nice.
Cool. I'll start walking that direction.
So she starts leading you all maybe about a block and a half down to, looks like a small little one-story shop. You see a sign out of it that says, pastries for the Dreamland on the name of the sign. And then she
Yeah.
kind of opens the door, walks in. I assume you all follow.
Yes.
As you all walk in, there's a kind of bit elderly, not too old, but a bit elderly, probably in like late 50s, early 60s. Woman kind of standing behind the desk. You see various kind of baked goods. Most of them seem pretty like your standard baked goods that you would find. Cinnamon rolls, some, rolls and breads and stuff kind of in a little display case. You see a little like cash register kind of put together, mostly made out of wood at this point, just off to the side of it. Oh, hello, Irina, you've brought guests.
Yes, hello, how are you?
I'm doing quite well. It's good to see you doing well as well. Might I get something for you and your friends?
I like one of the things I usually get. I'll let them order for themselves.
Oh, you do like your pastries. I think I just made some fresh in the back. Let me go get them.
And you see her kind of walk around the corner to, assuming the back area is where she kind of makes some of these.
Irina, was it?
Yes, that's the name.
Aldiyn.
Nice to meet you. And everyone else?
I'm Spatha. Friend of the Black Arrow.
You can call me Dag.
I'm Trebrum.
Nice to meet you all.
Forgive me for being skeptical, but it's my understanding that most people here are not very welcoming. I take it that means you're not from here.
I visit.
It's also my understanding that people don't just do that here.
I'm nearby. I come by to check out the pastry shop here every now and then also.
So tell me more about this house that you need help with.
Oh, I don't know that much about it. I was just I just know that it needs somebody to check it out and that somebody needs help with it. And they just told me that it probably isn't a good idea to travel there at night.
All very vague.
That's all the details I have. I wish I could be more helpful.
Who told you about the house?
Just a friend.
Pretty hard to find friends here.
Well, when you live here.
You just must know the right.
Get out.
You
No,
know?
or I cut out. Woo.
Oh, I thought you said get
This
out
point-
to me.
Yeah, I was
At
like,
this point, the
Leave.
older woman walks back around the corner carrying
Get the
a tray,
fuck outta here.
a tray of these pastries, and she kind of holds it over the countertop towards you, Irina.
Oh, thank you so much.
Of course, dearie.
I'll keep one for myself and then I'll hand them out.
Thank you.
Of course. And then I can start leading them to a place to stay for the night.
Yeah, it's maybe like 2 houses down. There's a small little inn that usually has like 4 to 6 rooms available. You see the guy kind of at the front, just kind of like leaning. He's reading like a small book. As you all walk in, hear the bell ding. How many rooms?
maybe
How big are your rooms?
Big enough for a person apiece.
oh,
He flips the page in the book he's reading.
Do you have 6?
Yep,
We'll take
one
6.
silver apiece.
I'll cover it.
See him reach down with he's got like a small metal tool, and you see him reach like down to the counter, pulls out like it has a keychain on it that has 6 keys, and he kind of lets it fall down into his hand where he can grab the keys, grabs the keys off, sets them on the counter, puts the tool away, and then just tosses the keys your way, Dag.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right.
let's head in.
You all kind of make your way up the stairs, and then it's probably like 15 stairs max total till you get to the top of the staircase. And there's a hallway, very, very, very old, kind of the color of the rug starting to fade away. That lines down this hallway, small little tables to the left and right, in between these 6 doors of rooms that he has up here. Each door seems like it's seen better days, but they all kind of are functionally intact and everything. Inside each room, all of them identical. One small kind of about twin-sized bed with, your standard sheets covers of like a dark gray. Each one has like a small mirror that you could probably shows you like maybe like your face and like your shoulders in it is about what you can fit in the mirror on one wall of the room, and that's about it.
Do you stay here often, Irina?
I mean, I live nearby, so I try to make it home before it gets too late.
Seems like all the villagers were not welcoming of any help whatsoever.
Yeah, no, they kind of just like to do their own thing.
Have you had trouble with them before?
No.
Alright.
Wait, I'll cut to the chase. Dag, you said there's a castle around here.
Yes, there is a castle.
Quick question for everyone.
Mhm.
Has anyone or did everyone eat the food?
Nope, Aldiyn took
I
it.
wouldn't have.
He didn't eat it.
Not
You
yet.
I would not have eaten it.
None of you have eaten it, so you all walked from this to the inn, all of you carrying the pastry in your hand upstairs into your room, and you're all still holding it in your hand while you talk.
Aldiyn would have wrapped
Got
it.
it.
in-
I
They're
just-
friends!
wanna be sure.
Alright, I'll have one. I'll have it. I'll eat it.
Aldiyn would have
Okay.
wrapped it and bagged it.
Okay.
They're friends.
I would've
you
I just
been-
want to ask because as you bite into it, it tastes delicious. It's
I
like
would have denied
it's
it.
like it's got like the warmth of like a freshly baked cinnamon roll with a little hint of chocolate in the icing. And it's just like it's profound how delicious this tastes for the area that you're getting it from.
How does she get her hands on these things?
I know, right? They're amazing.
I don't quite trust you that much.
Dag, as you finish
Oh.
it off, you healed from the burn damage you took on your neck earlier.
Sick.
What were you saying, Aldiyn?
I was saying that we're likely. I know you have this house you want help with, but I'll be quite honest with you, Irina. We're looking for something important, and I have reason to believe it might be at this castle that my friend believes is here.
I know nothing of a castle, I'm sorry.
Insight check.
Sure.
Oh god, where is it? I'm blind.
25. So you kind of look at her, and you're like trying to see if she's, hiding anything, if she's giving you any facial cue. She hasn't really struck you as the type that's like easily like going to lie to you or deceive you in any way. And as you kind of look at it, you're going, I think this girl might be a little clueless, actually, about just this whole place. Like, you don't get any sign that she's lying to you. You're just kind of like, I don't know even
Where to
what she would know about this place.
Okay. Alright. It's a regular day.
What is this castle you guys are looking for, though?
We would like to meet with... We believe that the lord of this realm lives in this castle, and we would like to meet with him. We have business we'd like to discuss. You wouldn't happen to know his name, would you?
Is it Strahd?
Yes. Strahd.
He's not very welcoming of any guests. I don't know if you'd have much luck there.
Well, I at least heard he has the reputation of being honorable, so I would hope you would at least give us a fair chance.
I wouldn't be too certain. He really doesn't like guests.
Have you dealt with him before?
Yeah. He's nice to me.
Then
He's
perhaps
he's
you
the one
could-
that wanted me to find people to help with the house.
Oh.
Would you be able to maybe introduce us?
I can take you to the house, and then if that goes well, maybe.
That sounds promising.
I agree.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Arena, what do you do here in this town?
I mean, this town I come over basically only when I need something, but I live in a small town not far from here.
At this point, Dag, give me a con save.
Con save.
Con save.
You kidding me?
I'm not kidding you, man.
Irina's eating hers too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a charmer, right?
23. Okay, you're fine.
Okay, so you only come here to visit. What do you do in your town?
I mean, I live there. I don't really work, I get. Like,
Sorry.
Is she wearing armor?
She's got like half plate on, yeah.
Are you a warrior?
I don't know if I'd say warrior. I know how to use this, and I'll like hold out whatever weapon you gave me. I think it's a sword. Yeah,
Sword.
Yeah. But I wouldn't say warrior.
You seem the type.
Well, thank you.
Well, I believe our friend has gotten us here safe, so I think we should try and rest for the night, and then we can go about our business.
Sounds good. I can meet you guys here in the morning.
You're not staying?
I mean, I only live it's not a far walk. I'll just come right back.
Okay.
Now, in case something comes up and you're busy tomorrow, where would we find this house?
I can lead you guys. Nothing will come up. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Sounds good.
If there's nothing else, I can head out for the night and meet you guys in the morning.
Yeah, have a good night.
The rest of you guys should really try those pastries, though.
They
And then
were
I'll
very
leave.
delicious.
They are good.
I get
And then I'll
hungry
leave.
in the middle of the night, so I'll snack on mine then.
I think I'll be okay for now.
You're missing out.
All right. So Irina gets up and heads down the stairs and leaves, and the rest of you retire for the night in your rooms. Is there anything you all would like to do before you take your rest?
I'm heading to Karso's room.
Okay.
I just want to sort of huddle everyone up before we disperse into the rooms. She doesn't seem to be aware where she
What
is,
Strahd-
what this place is.
Yeah, what Strahd is, and
I think she's
she could be under a spell.
maybe she's just bound here.
I mean, either way, I would assume Strahd knows we're coming and that we're here.
I would assume he
Possibly.
would have known that either way, but I just like to assume all of the people who we have business with know exactly where we are at all times. It's safer that way.
Fair. I wouldn't say you're wrong about that. I don't really trust her, but I don't think she has bad intentions.
She
necessarily.
has no ill intent.
I don't
from what
think
can
she
read.
has- I don't think she has any intentions. I'm being quite frank with you.
She
You
is.
hear the
That's
way
true.
she talked.
That's
She
true.
is simply too innocent. She is just unaware of what this place is.
I think that's equal reason to still be wary. Respectfully, guys. Accepting at the doorstep to go check out a spooky house, maybe not a good idea, and eating pastries from a
have-
strange woman, maybe not a good idea.
She is who the rod told me to find.
I
She
understand
is
that.
shown that.
Well,
So she,
it
and if
sounds
Strahd has the part of the staff, then she may be our ticket to seeing Strahd in this realm of mist and ill intent.
I'm just
agree.
saying, be a little careful.
Of course.
she's definitely the key to. She'll lead us to the peace.
Just sleep with an eye open, okay?
Okay. So all of you are going to bed with Vinny with Dag being the only one who eats his treat.
I'm going to Karso's room first.
A
Okay.
delicious treat.
Dude, these poor pastries, man. She made
I-
all of them fresh. And only
You worked
one
so
person-
hard.
I knock on Karso's door.
I would go to sleep.
Okay. Knock, knock, knock. Karso. Knock, knock, knock.
He might be asleep.
Dylan.
He might be asleep already.
Karso might be out for the night.
Dylan, stop talking to Shauna. That's tough.
Dylan! I sure find a way
Do
to
we
get
have any?
him. Nope.
Do we have any loud sounds?
I'm gonna fucking call him on Snapchat. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, that's the classic.
Oh shit, he's bringing out the Snapchat call.
He has like 5 seconds between me trying to find him on my Snapchat list and. Where the fuck is he?
This is great.
There he is.
Not scuffed.
Oh yeah.
What an amazing ringtone.
You love to hear it. Dude, that's what you had to do for Sean Leavings.
Did you say Sean Leavings?
Hello?
Yeah, you
Here.
remember Josh?
What are you doing?
I'm calling
had-
Dylan.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
You good? You
Have
good,
you
Josh?
been?
No, my-
Have you been here for a while?
Yeah.
No?
What do you mean no?
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I was
I told
No.
Payneless I had to go do
I was like-
something.
like, what am I supposed to do?
Payless, why didn't you tell me he told you he had to go do something?
I didn't know he told me that.
I DM'd you.
You did?
Who did I DM? You thumbs up.
You
man.
said be right back, I got a shit. That was 30 minutes ago, my dude.
I may have gotten distracted on the way to the toilet, but also,
Are you
That's a lot.
okay?
Oh my god.
what happened did.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Aldiyn's gonna knock on your fucking door
Hi.
as we've turned in. How long have you? Were you here for anything with Arena?
Oh, Aldiyn, sorry, I was taking a shit.
In your room, Karso?
There's a toilet. There's a bathroom.
You've been very
It's like you
quiet
think
since
this is
we.
some kind of old establishment. Of
You've
course
been
there's a
very
bathroom.
quiet since you got here.
I mean, do you want to hear me next time?
That's not what I mean. Dylan, were you here when the mob attacked us?
No.
Okay, so you have not been here at all for any of the Barovia shit.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Alright, you should probably touch up the little bit of cloak of yours that got singed.
Okay.
Yeah, the mob burned you a little bit with a torch.
Would you
Yeah,
have
but
a?
it's a magical cloak.
Would you,
You
have
also
a?
got
Yeah.
you also got a really, really good, well-baked good as well. So
Oh, I'm gonna
Can't
eat
confirm
that.
it's real
Okay,
tasty.
you
I'm
did
gonna
eat
eat
it.
that.
You did
Oh.
eat it. Okay.
Mm.
well, considering that, I'll need Karso to give me a con save.
Con save? You got
Yeah,
it.
plus 3.
Yeah, because when.
Yeah, because he would have. It sounds like he would have eaten it immediately.
Ooh.
So,
17.
Aldiyn,
Yeah.
you're in the
you
middle
got
of
it already.
talking to Karso, as you're like, "Where have you been, dude? I had to take a shit." And as he kind of finishes explaining that, he just falls to the floor unconscious.
Dude, whatever he
Yeah,
ate
I
was really bad.
vasovagaled. I pushed too hard.
Karso, you have dreams that everything's splendid. You already found the sword,
Ooh,
dealt with it, what you needed to do.
I don't know
You're
if I
a free
believe
man
that.
now.
I believe that?
You fully believe it's great here. You remember your friends and all the places you had to go to get there. Once you got it, did what you needed to do with it, and now you're free. You just never have to go back to the Shadowfell again. You saved all your brothers and sisters, all your kin.
Okay, skip the ads. What's happening?
That's what you're dreaming of.
Okay. Do I wake up?
Yeah, in 8 hours.
My word.
Regular long rest. Up to you.
Yep.
Um,
So Aldiyn, you're kind of shake him a little bit. He is not coming to, but there is a smile on his face. He's having a great time.
would
Who
I?
spiked the brownies?
Would I? Does this seem weird to me?
I mean, it's definitely what
Not-
he ate for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it didn't affect Dagonal.
That man's
And
fucking. That man's built like a brick house. Yeah,
It
sure.
it didn't affect Irina as well either.
Yeah, surely she's not already under its effect. Aldiyn is gonna heft Karso up and put him in the bed.
Mhm.
And he's gonna go to his room. And he's gonna grab a
Karso,
blanket.
as you're in there, you're laying down on a field of flowers right now,
I'm
basking in
allergic.
sunlight.
I'm allergic.
You're not allergic. You're not
Oh my
allergic
God, I'm
anymore.
not allergic to these flowers. It's a
Mm-mm.
weird fault.
Aldiyn is gonna grab the blanket and the pillow from his room, and he's just gonna set up on Karso's floor and keep an eye out.
Sure. All right. You all can take your long rest again.
Again!
Oh, sick. I want to change more spells around.
Aldiyn doesn't come get Dag at all, or ask him about the pastry
Nope.
experience.
Nope.
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 Alright.
You seem fine. It'll be okay.
Wait, how comes when I hover over spells, I have Ralph's spells?
Because you probably have
Interesting.
Ralph selected by default.
I selected this guy, though.
For reference, Payneless, my lightning arrow I don't actually have. That's the one in place of my conjure summon animal, or whatever it is.
So, as you all wake up, Karso, you kind of, your eyes open, and you go, oh, that place was wonderful.
Yeah.
You know how to go back.
Well, how's that?
You just grab another pastry from the shop down the way.
Oh, this is crack. This is fucking.
Did it cost me any money?
This is.
No, it was free.
Damn. Aldiyn,
You do wake up to seeing Aldiyn on the ground as well, asleep next to you.
Aldiyn, what are you doing in my room?
Oh, forgive me, I'm accustomed to bunking up with a friend for the night, and you sort of passed out in the middle of a conversation, so I thought you could use someone to keep an eye on you.
Did I say anything weird?
You didn't say anything at all, right?
Nope.
No, in fact, you were out like a light.
Oh, I slept so good.
Curious, I'm gonna take out the wrapped pastry. How does it look now that the whole night's passed?
It still looks pristine.
I kind of look at Karso as I hold the pastry. Does he do anything?
That, bro, you gonna eat that?
I was thinking of saving it for when I'm in a real pinch. You know, ration food.
Okay.
I imagine you. Do you want it?
I'm not really that hungry right now, but yeah, I kind of do still want it.
Oh, neat. Aldiyn will wrap it and put it back in his bag. You got a very interesting appetite, Karso. We need to have some words with our friends.
I agree. And I am going to attempt to mage hand steal the pastry out of his bag.
Yeah.
It would have gone into the bag of holding if that matters.
Stick a little mage finger in there and see if I can poke it out.
Anything you want me to do? You try to think of how this would work with
I
the bag
mean,
of holding?
I
I
mean-
want to like pull out one of my like lutes and just like play a quick tune and be like, oh, it's okay. It's
He's
still
not
perfectly
really-
on tune, and
He's-
then I will.
Okay. Okay. So
cast it
you
while
so
I'm
you are
kind of-
trying to make it look like you're not stealing it.
He could.
Correct.
I mean,
Okay.
there's probably time in between when I put it away if that's when he's trying to grab it.
Give me a performance check. Aldiyn, you can give me a perception check.
I do performance checks. Oh, if I'm dancing, I do a little shimmy.
I'm sure you need
I
the help.
suppose.
I'm sure you need the help to beat me.
Sure do, partner.
I'm sure you're gonna need all the help to beat your.
Oh, one of them's a
okay.
one, so.
So with a 30, Aldiyn, you notice him just kind of like checking his flute a little bit, and he's kind of, getting some like he's doing like some test like moves, like a spin or so or whatever. Karso, you do get your mage hand to secure the pastry in it. However, at this point, you're like, I don't know how I'm gonna get it from where it's currently at to my mouth without Aldiyn, who is looking directly at me, from seeing it. But your distraction was yourself. So now,
It's a good song. It really is.
I'm going to, in the middle of the dance, just whip my flute at the door.
so Aldiyn, you
And
see
then
Karso
as
just
I see
let his
Aldyn's
flute
attention-
fly from his mouth to the door and just
Yeah.
clink, 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 clink.
As he's looking over there, I will try to swing the mage hand so that it's behind my back.
Okay. Give me another performance check. Aldiyn, another perception check.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I rolled another one on
What do you
there.
say? Okay, you get it behind your back.
It's crazy, dude. I don't know what I could have done.
Aldiyn, I dropped that. Do you mind picking that up for me?
Aldiyn will pick it up and he'll take a look over the flute.
I'm already halfway into this roll.
It's
Are you already eating it?
Yeah.
Okay. So Aldiyn, you pick it up and you're like, huh, it seems to not be damaged. You look back to him and you see him finishing off the last few bites of the pastry.
Oh, absolutely delicious.
Karso, give me another con save.
Oh no.
Oh
No
my
plus
belly-
3.
My belly's starting to hurt again.
Oh no, my tummy hurt.
What's the DC on this? Oh,
You pass.
30?
So you down it and you do not fall into a trance and you have no dreams of a joyous place. It still tastes good.
Aldiyn, I've learned a valuable lesson this morning. What
Yeah.
time is it?
It's very easy to trick me.
No. But also, yes. But also...
I'd like to remind you that I spent most of my time hanging out with a druid who was a bear. He did most of the watching. And I'll toss you your flute. That's okay. I got what I wanted out of this interaction anyway.
Well, we're off too.
To warn everybody to stop shoving their faces full of pastries.
I shall join you.
That's where we're starting.
I think a first-hand account is what they need.
And we'll meet up with the rest of the group. I'll return the blanket and pillow
Yep.
to the proper room. It would be
As
rude of
the
me
rest
not
of you
to.
kind of meet up in the hallway, at this point, Irina, you come up the stairs to see all of them gathering in the hallway. On this fine, lovely, slightly rainy morning.
Aldiyn is gonna use the connection we have to Vecna. At a crazy
Yeah?
sentence. To be like, I hate using this. Stop eating the pastries.
Are we able to like reply back?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want in your head.
Yeah, I just feel like I wasn't planning on eating them anyway.
You can ask Karso, they knock you out. Dag, I don't know why I didn't do it to you. I assume you're just built different.
I'm so different.
He's built like the stone walls of a fort.
Dag is a holy man.
Forgive us, Arena. We're just staring into space. Not quite used to staying here.
I did not sleep well.
I slept
This
fine.
pastry would have helped. I'd tell you that's what I used them for.
Oh, it just wasn't comfortable. That's all.
Do you make a
Oh.
trip out here every day for a pastry, Arena?
No,
No.
not every day. Every now and then.
So the house we need to go to.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Cool. I'll lead the way.
Perfect.
All right. So you all follow Irina out of the inn you were staying at and towards the house that you see on the screen next to the description of all the planes.
No way.
As you walk your way up to this house, you do see two children standing kind of at the end of the pathway up to the house. It's about 25-30 foot walk, like along this like dirt pathway up to the front door, standing out near the like turn onto this path, as the house itself is a little removed from the town. It's maybe like a short like 5-minute walk or so. You see a boy and a girl standing in the middle of this dirt road, at the entrance of this house. The boy is weeping as he is clutching this small stuffed doll, the girl trying to quiet the boy down. She turns to you all and says, "There's a monster in our house. Mom and Dad told us to play outside. Can you all make it safe?"
I'd turn towards the arena. Is this what you needed help with?
This house, yes.
Well, have you heard of this monster?
I know there's an issue. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know that there's an issue
Oh, I
with the
see.
house, yes.
The girl kind of walks up to you, Trebrum, and like takes your hand and goes, "Can you please, mister? My brother's been crying all day. He wants to go back inside."
I'd say, of course we can help.
Oh,
This
thank you.
monster. When did this monster arrive?
We don't know. We didn't see it. Mom and Dad told us that it was in there. They said they were going to take care of it, but we haven't heard from them for hours.
Well,
My name's Rose, and this is Thorn. She points to the little boy.
nice to meet you both. Why don't you both stay out here and we'll go investigate?
All right. We're especially worried about our maid. She's the sweetest woman.
What's
If
the,
you see Brigitte, can you tell her no that we sent you all in for her?
Of course. Would you be able to tell us your parents' names as well?
Yes. Dad's name is Gustav, and Mom's name is Elizabeth. Aldiyn hits primeval awareness.
Yeah, I'm gonna second level primeval awareness.
Okay.
I've read
Aberrations, Celestials, Dragons, Elementals, Fae, Fiends, and Undead. You get nothing.
Can I insight the vibe?
Sure.
The vibe?
The vibe.
What are
I've
these?
never heard that.
How do these kids vibe?
What's their aura?
That's a brand new sentence.
Yeah, what's their aura?
With a 14, the
Oh,
vibe
that's
is
the leech roll.
they definitely seem worried. As you can see, the little boy is like borderline about to cry, and the girl is like just barely like holding it together.
Crazy sentence I'm about to say. Doesn't he have advantage because of Vecna?
Bro,
Yeah,
I
he
do.
would. He would.
For the vibe.
A little better.
You get basically the same
Okay.
thing.
Not worry, children. The warriors of Helm are here. What?
You see Rose, the daughter, kind of turn to Irina. Irina, did you bring them here to help save Brigitte?
I did.
Oh, yay! Oh, that makes me happy. I trust you'll find the right people to do it.
I
And what
believe
is
in it.
wrong? What is wrong with this Brigitte? I'll kind of whisper. Actually, I'll telepath to the group.
I'd say back, well, she is their favorite maid, and she's also in there, so we need to find her and tell her that the children sent us.
Okay,
This
following
is
your
like a
lead. I don't like.
I would ask Karina, are you coming with us?
Sure, I'd like to check on Brigida.
Are you familiar with her?
Yeah, we're friends.
Do you know of anything that might cause them harm then?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Aldyn's gonna
Well,
crouch down. Rose, was it?
Yeah.
Are you and Arena good friends?
I've talked to her once or twice before, yeah.
And then
Her and Brigida talk a lot.
and they talk here
In town, yeah.
in town. I see. We're gonna do our best to help you all out.
I appreciate that, thanks. We want to see Brigida and Mom and Dad again.
everything's gonna be all right. Let's hurry up and get in there then.
You heading up and heading in?
Heading up, heading in.
Aldyn,
Heading up,
And
heading
then-
in.
Aldyn rubs the back of his neck and through telepathic link. We need to stop making promises we can't keep.
All right. So, as you all head up to the front entrance of the house, you all arrive here.
Woo! Grayscale!
Oh my god.
Can't see a
Great
thing.
scale.
It's dark. It's dark.
It's dark. Dark vision havers or light a torch.
I will give dark vision to anyone, well, 2 people that do not have dark vision.
Please.
Yeah, so Spatha will get dark vision.
I have dark
Anyone-
vision already.
I have dark vision.
I have dark
Anybody
vision.
else need it?
Does Arena need it?
I need
Irina.
it. I need it.
Irina needs dark vision.
Alright, I'll give it to Arena and Spatha.
Yeah!
There you go.
Yeah.
So, as you all walk up to this house, you know, Dag, with your rod, the part that you have, the piece you're looking for is very close.
Wow. Well, Dag, lead on, I guess.
I wanna
Alright.
I wanna take this moment while we're walking like this. Does Arena have any kind of symbols on her armor or her outfit?
Not really, no.
No? Okay.
No symbols of any kind, just standard plate, half plate armor.
We get to move.
Yeah. So as you all walk up here, you see the front. A hinged wrought iron gate fills the archway leading to a stone portico. Oil lamps hang from the portico ceiling by chains, flanking an oaken double door. The oil lamps are not lit.
Oh man, if only we had a wizard.
Kind of see this house. This house itself looks to have about 4 stories.
Yeah, I was gonna say, since Aldyn is invisible right now, he's gonna make a quick trek around the perimeter.
Sure.
See if there's anything off or any entryway.
Oh, hey.
In addition,
Guess they're
There's
scouting
something
it out.
really
Dag.
weird about this house.
I feel like we knew that.
There's no back door.
Oh,
not every building.
I found
has
out
a
what's
back.
haunting it.
Any
Or
balconies?
infrastructure.
I
You do
Would agree
see
with
a
you.
balcony, what looks like on the 3rd story, as well as it looks like maybe the top of the house you can stand on.
Mm,
We should probably stick together.
Here, I can give you this since you guys don't have it like easily displayable. This is what the front view of the house looks like. I put it in general. Whatever.
That's fine.
Ah.
Oh, that's house. What the hell?
Is it able to get in?
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. You
Oh, it
push
wasn't
open
locked.
the double
Classic.
oaken door. Inside, you see an empty antechamber. On the south wall is a shield
Oh.
emblazoned with a stylized golden windmill on a red field. You open that. And as you open
Wow,
this
what are we
door,
doing here?
I was leaving it open.
as you open this door, you see 3 individuals. Marks of a black skull with small wisps of green energy floating off of it. Each of them turn to you, Spatha, and the rest of you. And we will roll initiative.
Oh, that symbol is not good, guys.
What? What
Look at
gives
the
you
symbol.
that idea?
The skull one.
Using a bardic to add.
I have a lot of gold. I just realized.
Adding
Let's
9.
see.
9 to everyone's initiative.
Wow.
Adding 9, okay. And then Dag, you're plus how much?
5.
5. So plus 14 to everyone's initiative. Got it.
Oh, then I got a 27.
So I got a 30.
13 gets a 30. Karso, only an 18. What happened there, Karso? And then what'd you get, Trebrum?
I rolled a
27.
1.
What'd you get, Trebrum?
27.
27. Got it. Okay. So we start off with Irina.
She's just gonna ready her sword and not do anything else.
Okay, fair enough. Dag.
Oh no, is Irina a regular person? Oh no. Oh, it's my turn.
It's your turn.
Get in there and smite
You
them.
see Irina kind of like pull out her short sword, but not move forward. You can see she's shaking a little bit.
Oh,
Doesn't look
completely
like she's very versed in combat at all.
Oh, completely understandable. We're gonna get in here,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna. I mean, surely they're evil.
What-
You walk in, you
what
see
gives
a
you that
black
idea?
marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase that leads winding up to a second floor.
Okay. We're gonna attack this lady that's in front of me.
Okay. Swing away. That will hit.
Oh, all right.
These just look like people, right? They don't seem
These
like
look
they
like-
would be family of the kids.
I mean,
right?
no, I mean, they have a giant symbol of a skull on their chest,
Yes.
floating green necromantic energy coming off of it. But other than that,
I'm just making sure they weren't like possessed normal regular people.
no, doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
23 hits. Another 16, very nice.
And I think that'll be my turn.
Okay. Spatha.
This is a regular person. Okay, well. Doosh. It's Spatha time, I say, as I swing my sword.
Oh, it's Spatha time, everyone.
Beat Spatha time.
Spatha time. Oh, we're starting off strong. in
Alright.
Spatha
Here
time.
comes the
Then.
Crimson
Oh.
Blade.
Crit.
The Crimson Blade.
Oh, there he goes. There he
51
goes.
damage.
51
Wham.
damage. So you
Wham.
slash through this individual, and as you do, the top half of her slides off and drops onto the ground. Then, suddenly, you see black tendrils reach out from the bottom half of her, connecting back to the top half, and pulling it back together.
We've made mistakes.
Well,
What would you like to do? Second attack?
any ideas, Dag?
Um,
I can kill
No.
this thing over and over and over again, but it's not gonna do anything if it keeps coming back.
hey, crazy idea. Maybe we should just run. Get out of this room.
I'm down to flee.
We
I don't
we
have any
we could-
attachment to the people living in this house.
Yeah, we should just cover them. We should just cover everyone else if they try and move through.
It's a babysitter, right?
The maid, yeah.
I got to attach him to her. Let's leave.
Let's make sure everyone moves through this. Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
Spatha, when you go to move,
bye.
both of them are going to make a tax opportunity against you.
That's fine.
Okay. The first one. Is an 11 hit.
Blade.
Nope.
Second one. Nat 20 hit.
Yeah.
So as you go to leave, this soul blade stabs into you, Spatha, and you are paralyzed. As the sword buries itself into your backside, you take 9 points of piercing damage,
No.
and you cannot move. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, Aldiyn.
Uh,
You heard that discussion earlier, and you heard Spatha go to try to run, and you heard a as he gets stabbed in the backside.
Tag, you don't think we can kill these?
Well, they seem to come back together after Spatha practically cut it in half, so who knows?
You see the one to your north, Dag, at this point, its skin on its head, the same one that Spatha killed, starting to melt off of its face. You see
Oh.
bright green flames starting to emerge from underneath it.
Oh,
Yikes.
cool.
Aldiyn will turn to Arena. Do you mind if I move you with me?
To where?
Out of the house. Away.
I mean, yes, but I'd like to rescue the friend at some point. Yeah.
I
that's
know,
fine.
but let's get you out of here quick. Am I good to move her with me as I back out a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to step out of the house? So that she's... Yeah. And I'll place myself between her and
Okay.
this figure. I know what you said, but, I mean, we can't just let it run free, and Aldiyn's gonna fire at it.
Okay.
Am I technically in the darkness where I am?
Yes.
So this shot would be at advantage?
Mhm.
Oh, let's go.
You're in the Shadowfell. It's dark everywhere.
That's not true. The house
30
has
hits.
light.
As your arrow hits into it, you can roll your damage like normal, but as your arrow hits into this thing, you see the body that this thing had, the body itself just falls to the floor and melts away. As the only thing left remaining of it is this.
Oh, it's a flame skull.
Okay.
You can do your damage like normal.
I also hold on. Do. Yeah. Oh, what great numbers.
18 points of damage.
James P. Skull.
And then I guess I will keep shooting at that one.
Okay.
Is each of these at advantage? I forget how we rule this. Well, computer's not having a good time. Give me 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Dude, something happened to my computer too. It's been like disconnecting my headphones over and over again.
Well, my OBS just stopped for a second, so we are good. But we were having a time. Yeah. So I didn't see what that was. I assume I didn't crit.
No, just 25 to hit.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's not rolling any of it for me. On my end.
Thank you, Windows.
Oh, weird. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything happen on my end.
Give me 1 second. Let me hop back in and see if that.
Mhm.
I mean, I could just get on my dice. Just. this. Oh, now I see the attack.
Okay.
I guess I will roll the damage again.
Mhm. There we go.
Yeah.
22. Very nice.
And then I'll make the third shot with the Dread Ambusher.
Hits.
So this is.
27. Very nice. This thing, you shoot into it, the skull cracks a little bit. And as it does, you see Spatha, you see this weird slime start to pour out of the cracks in this flame skull's head. And as it pours out, this slime pours out and takes on a form as it reverts back to being another one of these.
What?
Well, if there was confirmation on this, I quite frankly don't know what to tell you guys. This seems like it's up your two alleys, Dag and Trebrum. That's gonna be it.
Okay. Trebrum, you're up.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do what I know best. I'm gonna move forward here,
Mm-hmm.
see all of them, and cast my.
All right, you don't have exhaustion anymore because you took another long rest. You're free. You're officially
I'm
free.
free!
I'm free.
Free! I'm gonna cast Turn Undead.
Turn undead.
If they are indeed undead.
They are not undead.
I mean,
What?
I was gonna say he would know this because of its plate, right?
Yep.
So he
So if you want to take that back, you can. Your
What?
plate's not lighting up, so there's no undead in this room.
Oh, okay. I would have. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll take it back.
Did it light
thought-
up when it became the flame skull?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, knowing that, then yeah, I guess so.
Or sorry, actually, this one would be undead. The other two are not, but this one is still.
That one is.
We
So you
gotta
can
get
still
the
do it
top
if you
layer
want.
off.
You gotta take the top layer.
We gotta
gotta-
peel the skin
It's
off.
gotta
You
peel the skin
do.
off.
We gotta take
You-
the skin off the banana.
So do you still want to do the turn undead?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. No, I wouldn't. I'm gonna go ahead and spear this one.
Spear.
Halberd, I
Okay.
mean.
Halberd. Yeah, go ahead and roll the
Halberd.
hit. 20 hits.
All right. And I'm gonna get my 2d8 radiant damage as well.
Very nice, very nice. 7 more.
And we're gonna go with my bonus swing. Polar Master bonus attack.
Polar Master, bonus attack. 14 hits.
Oh, nice. And then just normal.
Yeah, 20 more. Very nice.
Okay, and then I think that's gonna do it.
Okay. The priest of Osibus steps forward towards you, Spatha, and goes, Osibus will claim you! And is going to attempt to stab you since you are paralyzed.
Stab these nuts.
Has advantage to hit.
She might.
Is a 15 hit.
Man, even when I'm not moving, I'm dodging.
Okay, she's going to
This is
try
the guy
again.
who got paralyzed by an attack of opportunity.
Is a
I let him
21
do
hit.
it. Nope.
Okay, so it can't get through your armor both times.
I let it do it for these style points right here.
Can I do the sentinel attack?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet.
And then it'll be Karso, you're up.
Dude.
Hits.
And then I believe. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. Oh, it is a lot of damage.
21, yeah.
Yeah.
Once Spatha gets out of this,
Yep, that's it.
he's gonna be pissed. Mainly because I'm pissed. And so when I'm pissed, he's pissed.
What you doing, Karso? Oh, he went to go shit again.
No,
Oh, no.
I'm literally just.
Dude,
I'm
the most
sitting here
powerful deity
going
on
through my
earth, the
spells
toilet.
thinking, by the way.
Who would ever take time to look through a giant spell list? Couldn't be me.
Because I
spells.
don't think we should just be hitting these things to death.
What do you mean? It's working really well.
No, it's not.
Maybe you just gotta do it.
I think we should just leave the
Maybe you
maid to
just-
die.
maybe you
I
just
think.
gotta-
I honestly think so.
We just gotta
Maybe
kill
they're
it
all
3
cats.
times. We just gotta kill it
Maybe
3
they're all
times.
cats and they just have 9 lives, you know?
It was
Dude,
live.
that's actually a genius idea for a boss.
Do I see
Yeah.
anything back here?
You could call it
A
El
staircase.
Gato.
Anything strange with the fireplace?
The fireplace is a black marble fireplace, but nothing strange about it.
Is this
It's not-
Shemshime?
It's not like on fire, like there's no fire burning.
Yeah, there is fire burning in it.
Hmm.
What a terrible house.
Quite
This-
possible we
this
just gotta
one's
kill
speed
the
that I
guys
did the-
multiple times.
What a terrible house.
The one that I did a sentinel
Uh,
check on would also have 0 speed.
Okay.
I say just focus this one.
I don't think attacking them is the right thing to do.
Well, we're gonna find out when we try to kill it again, and whether it goes down after being, because it wasn't undead before, it's undead now. So maybe
Yep.
you have to kill it you have to kill it and kill it again. Kill it and kill it for real.
Do it again.
You guys can do that. I'm
Sure.
gonna walk over here, walk around this guy, and go there. And then use my action to dash over to... Hold on. What's in here? I can't see in here, can I? This is a closet?
It's coats. It's a coat
Okay.
rack.
I'll go over here then.
Okay.
Hold on, I think that's my movement.
You open the door to that room and you see what looks like a dining room. Fine china set on a table.
560. Yeah, that is my action and my movement. And nothing weird in there.
No, just a nice dining room hall. Carved mahogany table, resplendent with silverware and crystalware, surrounded by 8 high back chairs.
Oh,
Mahogany.
Another fireplace is on in there as well.
Corso sits down.
Enjoy some nice pastry.
Yeah, I'll just end my turn there. I don't want to do anything else.
Okay. This priest is going to attempt to stab Spatha.
Really?
17 hit.
No.
Okay, it's gonna try again. 18 hit.
Like, keep trying.
No, I guess technically it would have flanking, so 21 to hit. So
No.
it'll get there. Okay. This one's going to attempt to try to stab you, Spatha.
Oh.
Is a
No.
22 hit.
Yes.
It gets flanking. Okay, you take crit damage because you're paralyzed. And you're paralyzed again. You take 15 more piercing.
So I'm double paralyzed.
Second attack. Well, the one paralysis is about to end because it's this one's turn, but the other one's going to last another round. So, yep, you're still paralyzed.
Someone save me.
Irina, you're up. What would you like to do?
I think she's just gonna stay here and like peek her head in.
Okay.
She's just like trying to see what's going on.
Dag, you
Oh,
see
she gaining
Spatha just
experience?
being stabbed from all angles.
Oh, Spatha, you silly pincushion of a man.
I can do this all day.
Oh, lay on hands. Can you fix his ailment? Remove the poisoned condition. He's not poisoned. He's just stunned.
He's just paralyzed, actually.
He's just paralyzed because fuck you.
Until I got in a really, really bad, like, I fell out of a tree.
All right. I'm going
The
to
waist
hit
down.
the lady in front of me,
Okay.
and I'm going to use the push feature if I hit her
Okay.
to hit her into the fireplace.
That does hit her.
And I'd like to shove her into the fireplace.
Yeah, you swing wildly, smash her towards the fireplace.
Does that do anything?
Well,
She
she takes
getting go for
18
the
damage, and as she goes into the fire, she will take 5 fire damage.
Sick. Alright, I guess I'll just hit her again.
Okay.
Using his environment. Wow.
Payneless loves this.
Uh-oh.
16 hits.
Oh my god.
AC isn't high.
Yeah, 'cause you have to kill him 75 times.
17 more. Okay. Anything else, Dag?
Man, this is not where I thought this encounter was going. My spells are a bit lacking in the department of helping. Okay. Guys, should I?
Should you?
I'll cast.
Fine, Steve.
Do they have? Fine steed. Okay.
Yeah, throw me on the
undead.
steed.
Have disadvantage of attack. I'm gonna cast protection from. Wait. One creature. Never mind. It's an action. I will give Spatha a shield of faith.
Let's go. 24 AC now.
To just help him from not being stunned.
Yeah. He may be paralyzed, but at least now they'll require a nat 20 to hit anyway. Okay. Spatha, you're stunned or you're paralyzed. Aldiyn.
Do I know anything about Osibus?
No. Never heard the name before at all.
Crazy.
Sick.
Wonderful.
Sick.
Aldine's gonna appear from the shadows again as he's
Yep.
going in and out in front of Arena. Arena, I need you to think carefully and really hard. You're sure you don't know anything about these people, about this house? There isn't anything that you're forgetting.
Jake, do I know anything about Osiris or
Give me a history check, Irina.
a history check?
A history check.
Hooray!
Let's see if she can clutch up for you all.
She's so intelligent and smart.
No, you gave me proficiency in it.
Yeah, you would have proficiency in history. 7. You think you say to Aldiyn, he's probably a necromancer.
Keep thinking on that. And Aldine's gonna turn and he's gonna shoot at the one we've been shooting at.
It's
You
a
got it.
good start.
We said that one's probably on.
I-
Probably a necromancer. That makes sense. That makes sense. Keep going.
I something in my gut, being very good at being very good at killing necrotic things, thinks you're on the right track. Keep going. I am going to use my bonus action to apply one of my poisons.
Okay.
'Cause why not? We're gonna.
Hits.
Needs to make me a con save then.
Ooh. How's a 19?
That is gonna make it, so it doesn't take.
Okay. Takes 9 points of damage.
It's so
still up.
constituted.
We're gonna shoot it again. Oh.
Hits.
I'm gonna re-roll that
11
too.
more.
I'm gonna re-roll that
Oh,
too. Yeah,
okay.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
17 more. As your arrow slams into it,
Did I
this
have
thing
to?
drops to one knee, starts to fall over, and then you see the other leg step forward, catch it, and push it back up. It's back up and ready to go again.
Yeah, this ain't the answer.
And does it seem like any progress is being made at all, or does it
At
seem
this
like this is
point-
futile?
At this point, you see this thing, or I guess Karso and Dag, you kind of being close to this thing, you would see that its teeth have all become canine now.
Oh, it's devolving.
That's the only thing you notice.
Okay.
Is my plate still glowing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else, Aldiyn?
Absolutely disgusting as I'm looking into the dining room.
No, I imagine there is nothing else I can particularly do here.
Okay. Trebrum, you're up.
No, that doesn't count. Yeah, you're on your own, Spatha.
You just sit there and have fun.
I'm gonna go ahead and whack the one that's injured again.
Okay.
My halberd.
Whack it.
Whack it.
Bop it.
Twist it.
Pull it.
Oh.
9 misses.
Okay.
It's not that low.
Bonus attack.
That will hit.
Nice. And
It's always the second swing always gets there.
Yeah, of course. It just needed a little practice swing.
Ooh. Yeah, so
All
you clock this thing with the backside of this. And as it keels over, its back like retches in a very weird fashion and then stops and slowly this thing snaps back into place.
Hey?
And as it does, you and Dag start to hear eerie whispers circulating around the area.
Ooh.
Anything else, Trebrum?
Nope, that'll do it.
Okay. This one is going to attempt to stab Dag this time
What did I do?
with its soul blade. What did I do? Dag, does a 7 hit you?
No.
Okay. What about a 6?
No.
Natural 1. Oh, dang. Karso, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna walk into the dining room
Okay.
if I can get in there. If I could. Oh, there we go.
As you go to walk in, the 2 priests are going to turn to make opportunity attacks against you.
Absolutely ridiculous. You two were fighting that thing over there, and I'll point to Dagarrak.
Karso, does a 23 hit?
Thing.
It hits me, but hold on. I think I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay.
I don't have shield.
Ew.
You take 5 points of piercing damage, and you are now paralyzed as this
Tough.
dagger sinks into your skin.
Ah.
The other one is going to swing at advantage now because you're paralyzed.
That's
No.
what you get for being childish.
Does a 17 hit you?
No.
Okay, so the second one just whiffs wide. Anything else, Karso?
I'm paralyzed, and you're asking me anything else?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Sure? You don't have things you want to do?
This priest, at the start of its turn, I will need Dag, Spatha, Trebrum, and Karso to give me wisdom saves. As these
Do it,
whispers
Trebrum.
start to permeate through the room.
I have advantage.
+3.
I gotta get up. Pull up.
Is this a charm or
+3.
frighten?
It is a frighten.
All right.
Ah,
You guys have advantage. Oh wait, you guys are immune.
Oh, we're
Oh.
immune.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. Okay,
If
so
you're
you're
within
all
10 feet, you're immune.
You just made me go.
all of them are within 10 feet, so never mind. You're good. So all of you resist the frighten.
Okay.
But don't
We're so
worry, this
brave.
one's going to attempt to stab Trebrum with its soul blade.
It has a disadvantage.
Oh, okay, well that first one's gonna miss.
Yeah.
Second one, also gonna miss.
Oh.
We're gonna be here all night.
This one, at the start of its turn, Spatha, you are, or actually at the end of your turn, it'll be the paralysis will end. It is going to attempt to stab Dagarrak.
What?
First attack, 18.
Nope.
Second attack, 8.
No.
Okay. Spatha, you're no longer paralyzed. Irina, what would you like to do? You want to think again?
Yeah, I'll try to think
Okay,
again.
give me another history check.
Oh, she's so smart.
That was so smart.
Oh my gosh, we're thinking.
She's so smart and handsome.
Doesn't pull anything else from
5.
memory. Dag, you're up.
man.
Oh man. I wonder what I'm going to do.
You gonna smack it? You gonna smack it with the Sun Forger?
I'm gonna smack this one away,
Okay.
like diagonally, so it's off
Got it.
Spatha. I'm so sorry. Normal attack.
Hits.
Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh, there it is.
Aren't these guys fun?
So fun.
What fun enemies. So you smack it and slam it up against the wall against where the coat rack is.
Alright, now we're going back to this guy.
Yep. I swear you've hit this guy before, but it says unharmed. That's so weird.
No, that was a new guy. The other guy I was working on is the one to the left of me.
Oh, okay.
Attack.
Hits.
Sick. Damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anything else, Dag?
Is it getting spookier?
No, it's
Alright.
still there.
No more canines?
No, canine teeth are still there.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Spatha. Oh, unless you're doing anything else?
No.
Okay. Spatha, you're up.
Just piece of crap door.
You walk to that door, it's locked. As you move there, this one's going to make an opportunity attack against you.
Go for it.
It doesn't get through the Shield of Faith.
I'm gonna get my sentinel attack though.
Spatha walks out of the house.
Not my problem.
It's so not his
I'm
problem.
telling that to Aldiyn. I
Yeah,
literally
hit.
walk by. Well, I walk by you, Aldiyn, and I say, "Not my problem." And I'm just gonna keep walking.
Remember that
23
thing
good
about
damage.
having each other's backs?
All right,
I walk
Aldiyn,
to,
you're up.
Actually, I walk to here. I walk to here. I walk right here. I walk right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aldiyn, you're up.
He's so over it.
Look, until somebody figures out something for us to do, I'm just gonna have to keep firing. I'm gonna.
I'll
I
fire
have an
back here with you.
idea.
Don't worry. I got bolts to spare.
I'm gonna burn a second potion, poison.
Yep. Shoot at the same one in the fireplace.
Yeah, we're just gonna see how far we can push this thing to the brink of undeath.
Has the one that's injured been like taken out yet?
No.
Did it also take
that
one
more
hasn't gone
fire?
down
Did it also
once.
take more fire damage for like standing in the fire?
No, it stepped out of the fire at this point.
You know,
It already had its turn, so it stepped out of the fire on its turn. Didn't take any more fire damage.
this turn of dead's only gonna
Okay.
work on 2 of them and not 3 of them.
Oh, you crit it!
Oh, cool. It has to make me a con save, DC 17.
Ooh! 16.
That is gonna fail.
Oh, big damage time.
Yeah. Let's get this. It is.
Jake, are we being foolish right now?
No.
Is
Why,
this some
what would give you that
foolish
idea?
behavior we're having?
What would give you that idea?
Just a hunch.
Like, if I keep making this worse, it's not my fault.
You guys ever heard of Death House?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Death.
I'm aware of what
Oh,
this
yeah.
is. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Funny hag moments.
I figured as much.
So it's gonna look like
Little known facts.
this.
Things inside of here, not very good at death.
Ah.
I've never
plus
fought
the
these
ex-
things before.
Plus the extra pier. Oh, I didn't do it as crit. I'm an idiot.
Oh.
Ah.
Should just be able to click
Ah.
damage again and then have it be a crit.
Like just roll it again. Or
You can probably just hit the damage button again, I think, and then it should prompt you for a critical hit, right?
so the one that I made.
Yeah, like in the chat earlier.
I would have to put in everything again and just re-roll it. I think. I don't think it's letting me.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I mean, I could do that, but also we could just do.
You guys heard
Uh,
of Death House?
That's an honest question.
I thought we would have been past this for where we are, but I guess we're
So
never
that
too
would
late
be-
for Death House.
Well, I mean,
That'd
there's
be-
like a ramped up one, you know. This
That'd
is
be
like
Oh,
super
yeah, of
Death
course.
House.
Let's mega Death House.
that would be 30 extra damage on the crit, right?
Okay, so 51 total.
I'm gonna re-roll that 1d8 because it's a type piercing, so an extra 3
Okay,
onto that.
So 54 damage.
Yeah.
So your arrow smashes into this thing, and as it smashes into it, it buries itself at the back of this thing's throat, and this thing falls over dead, not coming back to life.
So you just
Oh
gotta hit
my
it really
God.
hard multiple times.
You just got.
I
hit it very hard.
turn to Spatha. So get your ass back in there. And I'm gonna I need to move because I can't see anything else. I kind of look to Arena. If you think of anything, it will be helpful. But otherwise, just keep an eye out behind you and come inside if anything dangerous approaches.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
Oh, he'll be with us.
Anything else, Aldiyn?
I mean, I have a second attack still.
Yeah, go ahead. Line it up.
Oh, I'm out of the darkness from here, but
Mhm.
that's fine. We'll just.
Oh, you crit it again.
That's fine. Is Piercer only once a turn? I think it is, right? That'd be crazy
I
if
think
it
so.
once per turn. Yep. Oh, hold on. Once per turn, when you hit a creature, you can re-roll it. When you score a critical hit that deals piercing damage, you can roll 1 additional damage
Oh
die.
yeah, the extra
damage dies
is on
every
every
time.
crit.
Let's go. I don't think it mattered. I think technically that extra die isn't supposed to get doubled, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that would have been 8 less, but I get the feeling it still killed it.
It did.
Yeah. So this is gonna look like this, and then I'll roll this with the crit. And then it takes an additional d8. This is the right way to do it. So it takes 32.
So 32. This one, arrow sinks into it, and then you see this puddle. It become basically a puddle of slime and ooze itself back up into its shape and come back up.
Okay, now we just gotta start cracking its teeth and making it look like a canine, and then one more time, and it's gone.
Do you hear yourself?
Did you see? You're paralyzed. Shut up.
Help me!
Anything else, Aldiyn?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay, Trebrum.
Honestly, this one's not even that bad. Alright, I'm gonna just swing at him with my halberd.
Yeah.
For being in Barovia, this is pretty funny.
We got this, guys.
You didn't know we're a traveling comedy act everywhere we go?
No, I mean,
This is just another Thursday
How-
for us.
My God.
What on earth?
40 damage. I'm scaling.
Holy shit.
Wait.
I'm scaling. Their Justice of Helm got sent to that
You
guy.
slam into this one, and as you do, it's kind of like its whole upper body like turns and twists, and you hear it crack, and it falls over dead. It doesn't come back.
I charge into this
Oh.
one.
Yep.
And I make my bonus attack.
Oh, is there like an overkill amount?
Nope.
Oh, that,
14 hits.
we just fucking knocked. I couldn't see that one the whole time. Did we just knock that one down enough?
I guess so.
I think
24 more.
Don't say I
Trebrum is
guess
also
so.
doing
You
huge.
know.
I'm
Alright,
not
that's-
gonna tell you the secret to these things.
Wait, I'm also doing radiant damage.
Am I able
don't know
to-
what the puzzle is.
This is the end of my movement. Am I able to close this door?
Yeah.
I don't like the dining room.
Alright, that's
All
my
right.
turn.
This thing is going to swing to you, Trebrum, with its soul blade.
He has disadvantage.
Oh well, I don't think 18's hitting you anyway.
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay. It'll swing a second time
That is correct. Yeah.
and still not hit you.
Yep, 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 yep.
Karso, you are no longer paralyzed.
All
That is your
right.
turn. Irina. You want to make a history
Can I
check
think
again?
again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait,
Big thinking time.
Doesn't the paralysis end on the cultist turn? Wouldn't he have a turn?
7!
Oh yeah, he would have a turn. You're right. You're right. So I'll send it back to
DM, I
Karso.
would like to remember.
All right. 7, you don't get anything else.
Oh man.
Karso, we can kill them!
Shut up! I'm going over here.
All right, you walk into the dining room.
I'm with Karso this one.
If you
Area
get
is empty except for the immaculate table dressing.
if you get strangled by an animate table, I'm not helping you.
I get frustrated and rip the table off.
You
I
rip
flip the table.
You flip the table. So yeah, you flip the table, and you all hear fine china and silverware scattered to the ground inside.
Oh my god, he's in danger.
He's getting attacked by an animated table, I told you.
And I just hear from the other end, utter fucking bullshit. And I walk back out.
He's so done here. He's so done with this place already.
Do I still have an action?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll look at Dagarrak and I'll dash and I'll just fucking book it up the stairs.
Okay.
Look, if he runs into more of these and gets paralyzed, that's on him.
No.
25. Oh, I went one too far. Alright.
Okay. Dag.
Oh man.
Oh
the
man.
The life of a paladin.
It's slamming time.
It's clobbering.
Join me, my brother.
Join me.
It's clobbering time. It's
Oh my god.
11 points of damage. Got it.
Alright. Do it again.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting the feeling as long as I
Hits.
don't roll like a 2 or a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never want to roll 2s, they're the worst. Worse than
16
ones.
more. Very nice.
Is this
it's still
closet
up.
door open?
It is. You
I
shove it
shove her
inside.
into the closet.
Yeah.
Get in there. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Spatha.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, he's coming.
Okay, I'm back. That thing's still alive in there?
Yeah.
There is. One left.
Pew.
Jake, no offense to you, but I've just been playing solitaire most of this combat.
Nice. Hits.
I mean, we're kind of smacking
20
him.
more.
God, I would hope that even a slightly
And
buffed encounter from early
as
Curse
this
Strahd isn't a problem.
crossbow bolt hits this one in the thing, you hear it back into and fall against the coats, and it doesn't come back up.
I'm still
It's dead.
shooting.
Okay, you shoot a second one into a dead body. As
Good.
you are all out of combat.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go upstairs.
Did we get him?
Yeah,
Who-
they're
Who
done.
are you?
Who are you
What?
yelling at?
Yeah, what?
Oh, Karso goes up to the second floor.
Who?
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh.
immediately run after Karso to make sure nothing's going
Yep.
on.
What's in this
well,
room?
I'll cast.
I'm
greater
busting this. I'm
invisibility
busting
on
this door
myself.
down.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for it?
I'm just
I'm
You
assuming
roll
I
to
don't
bust
see
the
Karso.
door down.
Yeah.
Karso.
I mean, you can give me a
Karso.
swing, sure.
Probably just
I was gonna.
open
Yeah,
it.
you
I was,
run up
I was
to-
gonna charge through it.
You run up to the second
What-
floor
would I
and
do
you
that?
see. You can give me a strength check to charge through it.
25.
Holy shit.
25. Yeah, you charge through the door. I gotta go check to see what these
Oh,
guys
who
are
flipped
doing.
the table?
Anything on the
Karso,
door?
Trebrum, I'll.
you open the door, Karso,
Oh
Yeah.
no.
This
and
is
you
not-
see
Strahd.
Strahd. Yeah, you see Strahd.
a
You're-
harpsichord and bench fill this elegant hall's northwest corner. On the opposite side of the room, a large standing harp rests against the room's fireplace. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and you see multiple vampire spawns standing inside, walking like just kind of walking around listlessly.
I will close the door
Okay.
and I will telepath to Trebrum because you just see a door open and then close with no one near it. So I'll
It'd be-
telepath to you. I'm invisible. Do not come up here.
I just tell like
Stay
assume
on the
go back
stairs
to the
unless you
others.
hear me.
Spatha, in this
Just be
room,
careful.
you see This oak-paneled room looks like a hunter's den. A stag's head is mounted above the fireplace. 3 stuffed wolves are positioned around the outskirts of the room.
I can't even move.
Wolves are not come to life.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
What do
Actually-
I got here, Payneless?
Can I open this drawer?
If you go back up, Trebrum, it's going to take you back to the 2nd floor.
I am. I don't trust.
Okay. Okay. You open this door, Karso, and you see what looks like where's this one at? A library, a mahogany desk facing the fireplace of this private library, and 2 overstuffed chairs fill the room's corners. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. You see a rolling wooden ladder allows access to higher shelves, and you see 2 vampire-like creatures kind of standing there, hunched over a bit.
Guys.
They don't seem like they
I
notice.
would like
They
telepathically.
do not seem to
go-
notice you. No, you're invisible.
Go into that door.
Which one?
The one that just opened because Karso's invisible and he's scouting ahead.
Okay.
So I'll close the door and you'll hear in your head, I am doing that.
Well, he's doing that. Can I just sweep this first floor?
We have
Sure.
vampires in the north.
Give me
and
an
south
investigation
of
check.
Yeah.
Service, this house is horrible. This maid is dead.
18.
I think we
You
should
kind
be
of
able to
sweep
take care of it.
around through the first floor, Aldiyn. You don't find anything out of place or anything off.
And what are these doors here?
It is a door into a kitchen-like area.
Yeah.
You see some fish being prepared. As you open this back room, you see seasonings and grain and such in sacks.
What's this?
You see a small little like closet. You see like it's basically like a pantry.
Okay.
I will telepath to Spatha. Can you stand next to the south door, just off to the side though? And I think Dagarrak and Trebrum, if you guys stand in the middle of this room, we should be able to take these guys on if we just crash both doors open.
I would say which door is the south or the north?
There's vampires in both.
So I'll take the north.
I want to say, if you guys stand back to back, Spatha's there. Spatha, you'll crack the door at the same time I do.
You said there's vampires?
And then I'll also list off to Aldiyn. We're gonna probably fight some stuff up here if you're interested.
As I come up the stairs, where does she need to stand to be safe?
Right there's fine. Well, you don't see anyone actually. You see the 3 of them, and you hear him go, "Yeah, just right there's fine."
What's this door?
That's a door.
We haven't looked in there yet.
That's a door.
Oh, a door just got opened right in front. Okay.
You open that door, and inside you see an undecorated bedroom contains a pair of beds with straw stuffed mattresses.
It's just a
You see a
shitty-
coat rack inside.
By the way,
And this, at this point,
That's a closet.
as you all prepare to storm both these doors, that is where we will call the session for the week.
Strahd pops out. Blah, blah, blah.
if Strahd doesn't just appear in one of these bedrooms, I'm gonna be pissed.
He's just
He
standing as you walk in. Oh,
He's not gonna be in
I
the
wasn't
death house.
expecting guests.
He's
Quite
gonna be
yet.
I wasn't expecting guests, my friends. He's gonna have like the most stereotypical
He's not gonna have
vampire.
that.
Notoriously,
He's not
Strahd
gonna
does
have
not
that.
have that.
Nah.
I really did not
I was
expect
not
any of your
expecting-
friends.
I was not expecting friends on this fine evening.
Blah.
Nah.
Please,
Glad.
please, you need to sound like
Is
that.
that
please.
a pastry in his hand?
Strahd's got addicted to a woman's pastries in the middle of town. It's not
Hey.
his machinations, it's a random woman.
You guys made it
I've
to Death
run-
House.
Made the
Yippee!
death house. We're in
I've run
Brilliant.
Strahd Must Die, but I've never done Death House. Like I'm
I've-
aware of it. I've just never done it.
I've seen some clips of Death House. I can tell you that I don't think
Alright.
that's the first combat of Death House.
Who's winning MVP?
Is Death House also when they throw like the Hag Coven at you at like level 2?
Death House throws fucking every dude. This is
Death
not.
Death House is supposed to be This is how you play D&D Combat Introduction to D&D 5th Edition if you're playing through Curse of Strahd with new players. However, it does a very bad job at representing accurate and balanced combats for level 1 to 2 player characters.
This is
Because
true.
there's like multiple, like, okay, so the things you fought are obviously not in normal Death House, right?
Dylan, get
this is
the-
scaled up for level 15.
Yeah.
Normal Death House, you just fight ghouls. The problem is ghouls do kill level 2 characters.
Oh yeah.
Very easily.
Ghouls are crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a proponent of using ghouls over zombies
Mm-hmm.
any day of the week.
Dylan.
Dylan.
Paul.
It's
Dylan,
vote
poll.
time.
MVP.
Poll time. Dylan.
We
What?
need our poll.
Dylan, do the
MVP.
poll. Dylan.
Oh, my
the
bad, my bad, my
poll.
bad.
Dylan.
Dude, you have been different today.
He's tired. He needs to go to work tomorrow.
Hey, I'm
No,
tired too. I've been up since 3 a.m.
It's 3 days of working in a row.
It was almost midnight.
And I'm gonna go sleep for 12 hours.
He hasn't thought of anything but that Path of the Little Tree Barbarian in the past.
I
3
did.
days.
I was looking it up today at work.
Bro,
was looking it
I'm
up.
not even joking.
Why?
try-
Why is the coolest thing at 14?
Working a 3 a.m. shift into driving 6.5 hours into killing that thing only for it to come back to life just tilted Spatha and me at the same time on another level.
Session 47?
Yeah.
47.
47.
Spatha?
He was over it.
I want you guys to know, Haley was extremely excited to play Just a Girl.
just
Ah.
a
Yeah, you
gal.
actually did that pretty well.
I'm just
Thank
a girl.
you.
I would.
I
think you're-
love you're like, does she not have any? Is she
Intense.
just? She's just
Oh
a
no,
person.
she's just a person.
It's my favorite D&D thing of did we just bring a normal human being into a death house?
Oh
Whoops.
no.
It usually ends well.
It's always fun. Just bring a normal person to Death House.
Oh my
Surely
God.
she won't die in there, right?
I don't think.
I
All
mean,
right.
I
Hold
really-
I
up.
thought
I'm
she would
doing
at
pretty
least
good
have
right
a
now.
You are.
Who's
Wait
Ralph?
on her,
Who's
I guess
Ralph
not.
Nation?
Ralph
Black
I don't
Nation.
I don't care. I'm voting for
Get my
Aldiyn.
vote.
I'm
I'm
voting for
voting-
Ralph Nation no matter what.
Ralph Nation. I want to vote Ralph Nation.
Ralph Nation, how we feeling?
Can we get
Ralph and Nation.
Ralph Nation.
Trebrum. Vote for Trebrum or Dagarrak. One of the two.
My brother
All right.
in arms.
6 votes in. Trebrum, you're the winner.
Oh,
More
baby.
inspiration.
Inspiration.
How many inspiration points do we have?
none?
Zero.
None. We never have
Oh.
any. I mean, we all
Okay.
have one.
You all
This
have
is like,
her
all
okay,
own.
have
let me know,
one
this is
from
the
Karso.
best set to take inspiration. In my
Yeah.
opinion.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be the one to end the trend and take inspiration.
All right.
That's
More
crazy.
inspiration for the group.
I don't
Fair
mind.
and valid.
Mark
don't
it
mind.
down, folks. Mark it down.
I got ya.
Oh my
No.
god! Finally, we have inspiration. At
Don't,
least
each have
one.
one.
don't give me that.
Oh, it's that star. Okay.
Well, we each have one already.
I'm the
so
one who always used to take inspiration for us.
What are
that
you
is so
talking
false.
about?
I do not believe you.
No, early on that was very true.
I don't even want to believe.
All right,
Fucked
everyone.
up.
Thanks for playing.
Fucked up that
Yeah,
game,
that was fun.
bro.
Are you guys
I
excited
like their conversation we had
I'm doing some damage.
about your vineyard? Yeah.
about my vineyard.
Why the vineyard?
You'll have to find out. Pry and dissipate this knowledge next week. Until
Oh,
then,
okay.
I'll see you.
So you still have to think on why he wants a vineyard. You haven't
Oh my
decided.
gosh,
Yeah.
he's playing an outro on us right now. He's trying to
I'll
outro
see you
me
in the
out.
next Phandelver and below. Peace.
We're not in it anymore. We're in
Do
Evil
do
Ruin.
do 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 do.
He just
His
outroed on
outroed
you, Sean.
himself.
He just outroed on you.
That's crazy.
And we never saw him again.
It's crazy that I have the power to decide when the stream ends. Well, he left.
Oh my god, Sean's gonna outro the audience.
Oh.
I don't outro
It's
these. I just
genius.
end the
It's
stream
genius.
wherever.